Hello, everyone. Welcome to Campaign 2, because I'm going to sound like Critical Role.
Hey.
So this is episode 0.5 to 1, sort of. We're kind of doing a 2-week kind of thing, and then we'll go every other week. I need my notes. Oh god, that was really loud.
Oops, sorry.
You're fine. I have all my stuff open. Okay, cool. So first and foremost, thank you guys for all coming. Thank you guys to my players for being here. We're not sure where Bear is at the moment. Hopefully he'll come during the break. If not, it happens. Life happens. But hi Jenna. But I hope all of you guys are doing well. As you can see, I'm a little nervous, but we'll get in the... I'll remember how to DM. It's like riding a bike.
You're fine.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. You're good.
Fine.
Absolutely cool.
Well, it's
like riding a bike,
where
boys.
you work on something for so long, you're like, oh, okay, here we go. But anyway.
We're here. We got it.
So, let me introduce my amazing players first. We have some OG players, so people that were in my first campaign, Tales of Arcalandia. We have Cher, who is wonderful and like my sister now. And we have Noah, who played Euros in our first campaign. We also have a new person to our whole community, Blitz, who is playing Oakie. He's awesome. We have Vocal, who is on my Wednesday campaign with Stella, who is awesome, as well as Murphy, who is also on said campaign. I think I got everyone. And we have Bear, who is not here. But you can see his awesome character art. So
on his way.
There. We'll put that there for now. There we go. I hate empty boxes and overlays.
We'll fill it real quick.
Yeah, we'll fill it. We'll fill it.
Yeah,
he's there
fill
now.
Real quick. Yes, beautiful.
So, yeah, I guess that means are we ready? Are we ready? I guess we're ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Little housekeeping, I guess. If you guys don't know me, I should probably introduce myself too. This is my channel, Nerdlandia. I have been doing this for about 6 years. I've been a DM for about a year. This is my second campaign. I've been playing D&D for about a year. God, that's feels like eons ago. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And some ways you can be involved for this campaign. We still have player advantage, and then we also have DM advantage and disadvantage if you want to make my life harder, which is totally fine. Bring it on. And then we also have a few other things in the mix. We have High Five to Hero, which is kind of in their favor. So if you guys want to help them out and you don't really know who you want to give it to, you can redeem one of those. And if you want to help me and create some chaos, you can redeem the chaos card. So all those are just watch points. They're free. Don't feel like you have to go get your credit card or anything. Just sit here and watch and enjoy. And we do have merch if you do want to go get your credit card. Was that a good segue? That was a good segue.
That was a good
great.
Nice. We do have...
Don't forget those wacky 4 digits on the back.
That's how I do it. And we have 2 different designs right now. We have the Evinrune logo, as well as Meeper's trading company. If you guys are part of the first campaign, he was one of my more popular NPCs. He's a traveling merchant, and he's also in this game. So he has his own logo now, and you can sport his logo if you so choose. Okay, I think that's all of the boring nonsense.
It's pretty great.
And we're gonna get cracking. Let's get cracking. Why aren't all of you in Roll20?
Oh, good question.
Oh snap!
That is actually a really.
I'm like
good
looking
job.
and I'm like, I literally see.
It's literally
three of
none
us
of us
in here.
None. We're sleeping on the job is what it is.
We really are.
Please.
I think if none of us show up, I think that's a mutiny. I think we just mutiny.
Here.
That's what happened. We're done.
Ready to
Amazing first show, guys.
Yeah, let's wrap.
That's all right.
We're just ready to sit here and shoot the shit.
It's all
problem.
good.
Okay.
I'm so ready.
Let's see.
Turning off broadcast.
Is anyone using physical dice while they get their ducks in a row?
I mean, I
Say it
do
one more
have
time.
some.
Is anyone using real dice?
Maybe.
Yes.
Me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to show off their cool dice? Because I'm a dice goblin. I love dice.
Ooh. Well, I have. I actually have
I just have a lot.
I thought this was very appropriate for my character. I've got one of my dragon die here.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Fancy.
It's got dragon scales on it. This is actually a gift from one of our lovely DMs over at Ladies of D&D, Vanessa. She gifted it to me to use with my character Sombra over
dice.
there.
They're so pretty.
Right, and she has draconic ancestry, and so had to.
Is
had
that
to
a
bring
hint,
this
Cher?
down. Little bit.
Oh.
So.
Oh my.
Well, I guess I'll show you guys the dice I'm gonna be trying to kill you with.
Great.
Fantastic. I'm going big dice this time around. So
oh wow.
Love a chubby dice.
We've got really cool, like iridescent kind of fun.
I love that.
We've got one with butterflies in it because I'm not always bad. And then we have a dark purple one.
Nice.
And another iridescent.
God,
Is
I
purple a theme? Perhaps.
I love
we'll
a
see.
clear iridescent.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Always.
this one is my actual DM set, which has gears in it, which
that's cool.
might be a hint to what's to come.
Okay, well,
Oh, wow.
There's math rocks and there's math boulders. Great.
Jurassic Park, if you're watching, you're welcome.
Hey.
Of course, she's repping Jurassic Park. Of course.
Well, I changed like 3 shirts. And I was like, do I wear my Tales of Arclandia shirt? No, that's weird. And then I was like, do I wear my Nerdlandia shirt? No, you don't see it. And then I was like, everyone knows this logo.
Yes.
Anyway. All right.
That one.
Let's get cracking. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. I see a few of you just followed. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I guess we're ready to go. Let me get intro on my phone because that's how I roll. And music. Can all of you guys hear the music in Roll20?
Yes.
Ooh, I can now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Long ago, in the realm of Evinrune, there were machines made by magic. These people called themselves the Metal Keepers Guild. They were born into bloodlines that held the magic to create things beyond your wildest imaginations. But with the good comes the bad, and a group that called themselves the Soulless thought people with this rare magical talent were evil and wrong. And so they started a war. I keep losing my place. They started a war against good and evil that destroyed most of the north of Evinrune. But good did prevail at a cost. The dead end was made. The north of Evinrune was blocked off by those who were left that held this magic. They created a mountain range and a mist that would cut it off from those in the southern region where all of us live. A little louder, please. Am I really quiet? Am I really quiet?
I can hear you.
I hope not. I hope not.
Not to us, maybe the stream.
Yeah, maybe to them. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll turn me up a little bit. If I get too loud, you guys can tell me to shut up. Anyway, okay. Where was I? But after 100 years, now Renata Pinelock a much-loved mage that helped long ago, as her last act before retiring, has decided to send a group to the dead end to help bring back Evinrune to its former glory. And a letter was sent out to every person of age in the realm. And that is where our story begins. So, who shall I call on first? We see a desert full of ancient temples, dragonborn tribes that have been around since the dawn of time. Dune. And yes, it's named after the movie. We zoom in on a particular dragonborn making camp for the night in a small cave. Call. Who do we see?
Yes, well, Kull is a mighty dragonborn indeed. He stands quite tall, quite broad-shouldered, and you can tell that he's got years of experience tucked under his belt. He doesn't wear a lot of armor that you can see, but he's got a leather strap across his chest, and as far as the rest of how he looks, he's got scales that also indicate how old he is. He is in fact a brass dragonborn, and he's got a little bit of rust around his scales, but it's well earned. And he is the type of individual where if you're in good with him, you're definitely in good company. He values camaraderie and hard work. He's definitely not afraid of hard work. And he's quite a presence everywhere he is. You can definitely hear him coming. Put it that way. So.
I love him.
Nice.
I love him. So as you are sitting by your fire, I have so many things to think of. Here we go. Can you roll the first roll of the game? Perception, please.
You got this, Karen.
You got this. That one.
Right? Listen.
Well, you see nothing. Okay, moving on.
We're using the dragon dice. Let's see. Okay, pretty good. 13 on the
All right.
die.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
plus
Okay.
4. That is a 17.
Okay. All right.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Nice.
Good, like, overall. Yeah, I like it. So what you see is a large gust of fire kind of puts out your campsite. So it's totally dark in this cave. And as you kind of probably, like, get a little torch out, you see a little lizard come into the cave. And as you look outside, you see a sandstorm. And under this little lizard's foot, you see a letter.
Oh, well, hey there, little friend. Little cousin. That's really odd. But I'll take that from you. And he slowly picks up the letter. And as you see him pick up the letter, you realize that he's got one working eye. He has a milky eye on his left, and on the right is a piercing red reptilian eye. So with his one eye, he opens the letter and starts to read.
So you see a letter from Renata Pinelock. And it has a seal of the Gral seal, which looks to be just kind of a moon shape. And it says the following: "We are seeking brave adventurers to I can't read the one that is on the Roll20. So let's go to the Discord and bring it up there, shall we? I don't know why it's so small on there. Jeez. I'm like, what?
I'm so deep in character, and I'm like, what is? Okay, no.
I also didn't grok that it was small. I was like,
all right, we're gonna let you guys see my my Discord. There we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So we are seeking brave adventurers to set foot in the dead end to help bring back Evinrune to its former glory. Please report to Gral Barracks at first dawn of the new moon. Renata.
Leave it to Renata to find a way to me. I thought she was retired. Interesting. Well, no avoiding this sandstorm. However, if I go out in it right now, time to hunker down. And I think in finding this cave to post up for the night, I think Cull would have secured like game, meats. To go ahead and have his meal. So he's setting up his campfire. He's cooking up dinner, and he probably tosses a nibble or two to his new lizard friend that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's just chilling with you. I feel like at a certain point he kind of like gives you a look, gives you a little nod, and like scurries back off into the unknown.
Be careful, little one. And so Cole will just hunker down till the sandstorm passes.
Okay. So the next morning arrives, and what would you say is your traveling like? So you have about a week to go from Dune all the way to Gral, which I will show. It is pretty much almost more than half the map to go all the way around. So what do you do as you're traveling? Like, is there anything that is a hobby, or are you just kind of like, I gotta get there?
Yeah, I think Cole is a little more meat and potatoes than that. He's on his own, left to his own devices. He's got a singular focus. So if somebody tells him he needs to get somewhere, he's gonna hoof it and snap to.
Okay.
So if there's anything that is a ritual in his day, it is as he is winding down, he will survey the landscape and find peace in it. You'll come to find that he values the moments when he's able to calm down and have that peace at the end of the day. So that's about as ritual as it gets for him.
Cool. So as you're probably about halfway through your journey, you hear a voice in your head. And it says, well, hello there. I don't mean to startle you. I am a professor at the Second Star Academy of Magic in Saloon. You've probably heard of us. Anyway, you can't respond, but I just wanted to ask you. Actually, wait, no, you can respond, but not a lot. What is your class of adventuring?
Okay. And he's like looking to see. There's probably like a squirrel near him somewhere. Like, that wasn't you, was it? And the squirrel probably just
like scurries off,
him, chitters, and like scurries off. I don't. Who is this? I don't know who's talking, but you have 5 seconds to tell me exactly who you are.
As I said, I'm a professor at the school. We're
Name,
sending gifts to everyone at the barracks who has accepted Renata's call.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's fine. I guess any friend of Renata's is a friend of mine. Well, I'm a barbarian by trade.
Oh,
What's
so
it to
you hit things. That's wonderful. Well, ta-ta! And the voice is just gone.
Wow.
Very, very. I have to make sure that I'm not eating expired rations or something. I don't know. Oh, ooh. And he just continues forward.
And with that, we zoom out from Kull and we head to the north, where you see the edge of some snow-covered mountains, and we are in a dark room. Totally dark, can't see a thing, until a torch lights. And in this room, you see brooms and cleaning supplies. Oakie, who do we see?
You'll see it, a dwarf. A dwarf at 190 pounds, standing in at 4'7". A long white grayed beard and deep crow's feet at his sockets easily explained his age. Shoulders back, he tries to walk proud, but the cast iron pot on his head sort of gives you another thought process. His body language is but average, and he looks down and around the pantry.
So you notice that your foot is stuck on the ground on some sort of we're not gonna even try to research what it is. But can you make me a dex save?
Oh no. Oh, gross. Somebody didn't clean up after themselves. Oh no.
I got a fumble.
No, you did not.
No.
Did you get a nat one?
A nat one.
Oh no, bro.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be an Oakie thing?
I love
Let's
it
play
so
some
much.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons,
well,
man.
all
That
right.
one slipping some poop? What's happening?
Oh, man.
Well, it was glue.
Oh.
So you like just try to rip your foot off, and instead of like, you're not really sure why you're in here. You probably thought you were like on the run from something, or you're just having a day. And you just go flying out of the broom closet. You know what? Let's roll some damage.
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
Why not? Let's go.
Roll for busting one's ass. Really?
So you take 3 bludgeoning damage. And you now have a black eye.
Wow.
We're just gonna go with it. Oh, they're level 1, Stella.
Yeah, we're going to die.
So he
Via broom
might have
closet.
almost
Nearly killed
died
you.
from falling out of a broom closet.
Nearly killed you.
But that's what we're going with.
Almost killed me.
I'm the new character.
Oakie's
So, yeah.
Oakie's little pot tumbles off, and as it tumbles off, he looks at it and stares at it, sitting in a toddler position
Oh, yeah.
as a large dwarf he is. And then, for a second, he feels the bruise, and then says to himself, and then out loud, "Well, it's gonna take more than that to kill old Oakie."
Love it. And
And then
as
he walks
you,
over
go
and
ahead.
grabs the pot, puts it back on his head.
So as you look down on your foot, you somehow have a pristinely perfect letter with a seal on it.
What is this? Curious. I open up the letter.
I'm not going to bore everyone by saying this letter like 560 times today. So the letter is the same letter. What do you do with it?
Hard.
What is pine luck? I know pine luck. I knew her back when. Way back when. Ah, she needs my help. Oakie. Everything's Oakie. Dokie with Oakie here. And then I sort of look around the broom closet. And with that, I bend down. And in the broom closet, the treasure trove is an old ancient armor that I've had. I go ahead and put that on. And in the midst of all of that, I say, it is back to the old. It is me. I need to flee. This place has me. It has me what I am. I need to get out of here. And taking on, I begin to run.
You just start
Sprint.
starts Forrest Gump running.
Oh.
My
Okay.
goodness.
So you start just booking it out of your hometown. You pass by people that are like, "Oakie, how you doing?" And you're just like, "No, I can't talk." You're just like full on going
Forrest
for
Gump,
it.
right? It's like,
Yes.
it's like, where is
Yes.
he going?
And at that, we're gonna improv because Bear's not here. Spoiler alert. So improv, that's what this game is.
Pretty much.
So at that, we are on a beautiful hilltop. And on this hilltop, it is just full from side to side of sunflowers. And as we kind of like zoom in, there's a huge group of halflings and gnomes, and one particular person of, I don't know, gray that stands about 5'8", because he had to make things difficult. Cecil, who do we see?
Yeah, you all see a Genasi, particularly short for his race. Shaggy gray hair and just the most piercing green eyes. And he's bundled up in black clothing, with a satchel over his neck, and the only thing that he has with him is a book in this satchel. And he picks a sunflower and kind of looks down and sighs, and then he starts to walk and starts to head towards his home.
Okay. So as we kind of zoom out a little bit, you see that this is a funeral. And you see Cecil kind of walking back to his house, and a butterfly kind of just, the usual butterfly way of flying, fluttering away, lands directly on a sunflower. And as it flutters away, there's a letter there.
And he kind of shakes his head and he goes, and he walks over, grabs the letter. What is this? Oh, God damn it. Really? You had to do this to me now? All right. And he starts to head home. And as he heads into his house, he just starts tearing through the place. Just shoving stuff into a bag. And he's just putting just whatever is there into his backpack.
Okay.
Like a dustpan maybe, like cleaning supplies,
Just
food
random stuff.
that you definitely shouldn't take with you on an adventure, like food that's going to go bad in like the next 20 minutes.
Oh.
And he walks over to his bedside table. He pulls out like 3 journals, stuffs them into a bag. And then he lifts up his bed and pulls out a bag of money and a dagger. And he puts that in. And then he pulls out another dagger and then another dagger and then just a bunch more weapons.
So your character's a hoarder.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
It's canon. You did this to yourself.
That's fine.
Encumbered.
Always.
This
Always
is like Danny Trejo when he played the knives guy in frickin' Desperado.
Desperado. Yeah, he's got the whole. I was just watching that movie last night too. That's funny you said that.
Gosh.
Wild.
Okay, so as you leave, you hear someone huffing and puffing that is just super out of breath and is like yelling something that you really can't. Actually, you know what? Roll a perception. Let's see how much you can hear.
17.
Okay. So you hear this like very out of breath, like older kind of man that you're presuming is a man, going, "They're gonna get me." I can't do your accent, Oakie. You just do it. Go for it. Take it away. I can't do that accent.
They're after me. They're gonna get me. Please. Wait.
He's gonna walk outside of his house with the sunflower still in his hand, and he's gonna go. He's just gonna set the sunflower down, and he's just gonna start following like 10 feet behind, and he's gonna go, do you need help? Are you lost?
It's the Black Court. They're after me. They left
They're
me
after-
a message. They left me a message. I need to get to Pine Lock. I know Pine Lock.
That's where I'm going.
Oh, brilliant! It's a sign.
And he immediately puts his hood up, and he is like full on stealth mode at this point. Like, someone's after me now. Apparently,
must
guilty
hurry.
by association, and he is just booking it.
So now you're both.
We're both just
Oh
running.
my gosh.
All right. Well. So you guys are running
already.
for
Wow.
the shenanigans ensue. We're not even like together yet.
No.
What did I say?
So you guys are
What did I
running.
say?
Oh, you definitely called it. So you guys are running for a good, 15, 20 minutes. And then you both at the same time stop dead in your tracks and you hear a voice in your head. Hello. You look to be in a bit of a rush. I'll make this quick. I am a professor from the School of Magic. You've probably heard of us. Yes? Yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
Either
I've
of
heard
you
of
have ever heard of that?
No.
Maybe. What classes of adventuring are you?
I don't steal anything if that's what you're asking. That's not what I do. I'm a writer.
Okay.
Well, I'm a bit of a mender.
Oh, okay. You'll have a gift waiting for you, at the barracks. Also.
Just to clarify, I don't steal. It's not a.
No,
I don't do
did
that.
not think you did.
I
He's a
don't.
good lad.
I don't do that.
Very good lad. Give him a pat on the back.
This is why I can't keep voices going. 'Cause you guys make me laugh.
I'm about to roll an insight check on you. I hope you don't mind.
I hope you don't mind. I know you're full of it. And also, Sisal, I'm very sorry to hear about your grandmother. Okay, ta-ta! And the voice is gone.
Ruthless.
Ruthless. Can't you guys wait to go to the magic school now? Anyway.
Oh, it's gonna be so great.
So great.
I'm a fan
So
already.
Excited for it.
And at that,
Mhm.
we zoom out and you see these two just out of their minds adventurers now running to Gral. Nobody's
Running.
following them, by the way. No, you don't see anyone behind you. And with that,
We'd have to get to the barracks. The barracks is our only safe house.
oh my god.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I love this so much. Okay. So as we zoom back out, because this is a movie, obviously, in our heads. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze.
Uh-oh.
Don't sneeze.
Oh,
Go ahead and sneeze. Get
you
it
can
over
sneeze.
with.
Let it
You can
out.
sneeze.
Yeah, let it out.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I have the most ridiculous sneeze, by the way.
Oh, it's completely fine.
It
I
sounds
feel
like a
I
little
can
like
I would like to hear this sneeze, please.
anime.
Now I want to hear the sneeze.
I'm sure you
Now
will
I
at some
want
point.
to hear the sneeze.
My
See how you
allergies are
just
all
messed
over the
yourself
place, so
up?
I'm
Now
sure
we
you
all
will.
want to hear the sneeze.
we need Carl points until I can request a sneeze.
We'll go with like 10,000. I'll try to make it happen.
Oh,
So
saving up.
we zoom out and we see a beautiful city covered in cherry blossoms. And we zoom in on a manor, very beautiful home that looks very pretty wealthy. And we see two elves. One is asleep in a bed, and the other is sitting next to this person reading a book. Locke, who do we see?
You see a just the most beautiful man you've ever laid eyes on. Like, just
Works
think
for
of
me.
all, right? Think of all those beautiful lady supermodels you've ever seen, and then just throw a really mean jawline on that. Like, he's breathtaking, and he knows it.
Yes! Yes! So much
He has like long white blonde hair, kind of always just thrown up in a messy bun, and because he's at home and he's in like a safe place, you can see that he has a mechanical, likely magical arm from shoulder socket down, and he is sitting at the bedside of another elf who looks to be a little bit older than him, but not by much. I mean, it's hard to tell with elves. And despite the fact that he's in bed, not terribly responsive, you can tell that he is like, or was at least, incredibly strong. Like, just a really muscular, like, just another babe of a man, but in a completely different way.
I love this family.
And he's reading, and Locke is reading a book to his brother, who is not terribly responsive.
So, as you are reading probably your brother's favorite adventuring book of some sort, maybe when you guys were kids or who knows what, your window opens in the bedroom. And a gust of wind brings in this like almost tornado-like thing of cherry blossom leaves. And as they leave, right in your brother's hand is a note.
Okay.
It's like
Well,
I
I would
planned
like-
this. It's wild.
Almost like this is gonna happen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he definitely like narrows his eyes, like he knows magic when he sees it, and
Yes, definitely.
there's something happening, so he's wary, but like
Yes.
okay, all right, and picks up the letter.
Yeah, and you see the same letter as everyone else, asking to come to Gral to be part of an adventuring party.
He like reads the letter and then looks to his brother and kind of like jokingly is like, "Is this you? Did you do this? You knew that the dead end is on our bucket list. Like I'm pretty sure. I know you don't do magic, but like I'm pretty sure this is you. I see you there." And Yeah, and kind of rereads it a couple of times, and you can see him like picturing things. And he says to his brother, he's like, Brick, we always talked about going to the dead end. I mean, like that's the Grail, right? Like who knows what's there? I know you're gonna miss out on getting stories read to you, the same ones you could probably read back to me if you were. Nope. Okay, no, still not happening. Fine. But I have to go. I know you'd be more mad if I didn't go. So don't be a Debbie Downer. Also, don't tell mom and dad. And I guess I'll see you later. And starts just like puts the book down on him very gently and was like, you won't need a little, and then just like starts like grabbing books from his room. Like he starts grabbing his like the most important kind of books from either their childhood or lore about what he thinks might be at the dead end. If there's any of his like dad's books in there, he would probably grab those, and just wants to be armed with as much knowledge as possible before going.
Okay. I like it. Cool. And
sneaks out of the house.
Absolutely.
Is not leaving.
Definitely sneaks out of the house.
I'm sure Locke has his own ways in and out of that estate.
Yes.
He takes one of those.
Okay. Cool. I like it. So as you're leaving the house, you see a familiar person from the 2nd Star Magic Academy. Because you're kind of trying to be a little incognito, but like, I don't know.
I also don't think that's possible.
I don't feel like you, yeah. And he's just like, oh, Locke, I'm so glad I caught you. Are you heading out?
No.
Oh. Well, that's odd. I got word that you're going to Gral.
Oh yeah, no, I am going to Gral. I wasn't sure.
I won't tell your parents.
I wasn't sure if one of my parents sent you. Sorry.
I'm going to be sending you a gift as well.
Ah, I love a gift.
Yes.
Lay it on me. What is it? Tell me. What is it?
Oh, it's a cloak.
Oh. What color? I mean, I've already packed some clothes.
It matches your vibe.
But does it match what I packed? Do I need to go pack a new bag? I'd really like it to coordinate with whatever I'm gonna bring. I don't want it, power clashing.
Like a teal / like iridescent fabric I found.
Oh, I love an iridescent. You had me at glitter. Okay, great. Give it here.
So he hands you. It's like wrapped in like really beautiful kind of like almost like velvet paper, like really pretty, just wrapped up. With the stamp of the school on it, and he gives it to you. Goes, well, hope it finds you well. Good luck.
He like is very into it and then pauses, and he's like, "This is really beautifully wrapped. Did you do this?
I did.
You did an exquisite job. Thank you."
It's like, nobody ever notices. Thank you.
Oh, I noticed. Aesthetics on point. Keep it up. Also, leave your day job. This is great. Do this full time.
I might. After I'm done with this. And he like scurries off, and you make your way over to Gral, which will take you probably about the same time as Call, so about a week-ish, give or take.
Great.
And I think there's one more, right? Yeah, there's one more. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's everybody. That's everybody.
Oh, that's everybody. Okay,
now.
So that's the show for tonight, guys.
Well,
no,
great game, you guys. Woo! I really gotta go.
Spotlight's on you, brother.
So,
oh no,
we zoom over Gral, the huge city of Gral that you guys are all going to, and we pass this large tower that has this enormous clock on it. And we kind of keep going to a smaller city, about maybe 5,000 people. And we zoom into a window. And there's a dragonborn sitting there just reading like a large, huge kind of history book. Looks a little dusty. And he's kind of looking off on to the Tower of Knowledge. Who do we see, Vocal?
You guys see a teal-looking dragonborn. His whole facial structure is blue, but he has white scales that kind of look like hair that kind of resemble like braids a little bit that drag down to like his shoulders. And he has like reddish orangish eyes. He's wearing a black tunic with a like very like it's a rope that used to be white, but it's many shades of brown now. And yeah, he has like a wooden staff that's sitting that's like laying on the chair beside him. That looks like to be clearly ripped off of like a giant tree. And the bottom of it looks to have worn itself into like flattened itself like over time. Like it just that wasn't professionally done. That was just over time. It just got flatter and flatter the more it's been used. And yeah, that's Mathias.
Very cool. So, as you're kind of hanging out, doing your daily reading, you decide to go for a walk. And can you roll me a wisdom save?
Oh, wisdom Lord. Save.
What?
The real question is, which dice will not betray me?
I guess we'll find out.
I have high wisdom.
Yeah,
for my
I mean
saves.
you should.
That'll be a 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
not bad.
You feel this like a headache, like a really really sharp headache that you've definitely felt before, and it almost kind of knocks you off your feet for a second, and it like it goes away, but as you kind of like come to from this like kind of intense headache, a little like beautiful kind of tabby cat kind of comes out of kind of behind your cottage and rubs up against you, and you see a little scroll kind of tucked into a collar.
Yeah, I bend down after like kind of recollecting myself, and I look at the cat. I'm like, hello there, little one. What is this on your back? And I open it.
Yeah, so it's the letter.
It's the letter.
Yeah.
Imagine
what
it
exactly
wasn't this time.
Yeah.
It's
It's
something
an
else
invitation to a ball.
now. Bo's playing a different game. He gets a different campaign.
Yeah.
It's
Totally different game.
You're running 2 campaigns constantly.
Can you imagine? Oh my god. Jump out
I go, interesting. I bend down and I pet the cat as I start to look around and see if
he
there's...
just chills. He's chilling.
Cool. I try to look around and see if there's anyone that I can see who might have planted such a letter on the cat.
You don't?
Is there...
Yeah, you can roll perception. Go for it.
Oh, that is going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh.
I like this D20.
So I think you found your D20.
Wow.
I think I found my guy.
So you don't really notice anyone that would have like, planted this letter. It almost having a little magic yourself. You kind of feel like it may be magical means that it got here, but you do see down the road a man kind of tending to a garden, and he kind of sees you, and you know him as your friend Saxton, and he just gives you kind of a nod.
I pick up the cat and kind of put the letter in my satchel and walk over to Saxon, and I go, "Hi there, Saxon. I see your garden's tending well."
Yeah, it's the only thing keeping me going right now.
Have you seen an owner with a feline like this?
No, not that I can think of. It's a beautiful cat, though.
Yes, magnificent. Very sweet. I lay the cat down. It's like, I pull out the letter, and I seem to have received a letter.
Well, that's good.
I don't get much mail. I'm also not one to adventure. I believe that's something that you are mostly used to.
Well, after everything, I think I'm done adventuring. You should, though.
You think so?
Got nothing to lose at this point.
I guess I am one to learn. I suppose it couldn't hurt. All right.
There's a dog now.
Could you make sure that everything... Could you make sure that everything is fine back in the cottage?
I'll watch after your house, sure.
Thank you. And maybe tend to this little one too. Doesn't seem to have a home.
Yeah, and pick up the cat and just kind of give you like an awkward like side hug, and then take care of yourself, old man.
You too, old friend.
And he's gonna go back in his house.
Yeah, and I go back to mine, start packing my things.
Cool.
Yeah.
That gave me chills. Can I just say that voice is phenomenal. I didn't know what voice you were gonna do like that.
I'm sorry. What?
I was
Like,
You were
who
allowed
are
to
you? I was not expecting that. I was like, so where's Fernell?
Yeah.
Literally,
I told you exactly opposite. Exactly opposite.
I love it.
We're not,
I love it.
No.
Um,
He's an old man. You should never have him sound like one.
Why have we swapped so much? Why am I playing?
I know, right?
I
I didn't
love
think
it.
to do like so much swapping, but I just ran with it.
hey, you know what? You
No,
gotta
it's
run with
amazing.
it.
Snowball. Just kind of kept
Amazing.
going. Yeah.
So as you so is there anything specific that you pack from your house? or just the usual?
Just kind of fill my satchel up, have my staff, and I clean my tunic and rope.
It's a good idea.
And so it's now like a little brighter this time.
like
not,
beige
not
instead of brown.
like yeah. Beige instead of brown. That's that's a better way to put it. Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going, you do not get a said voice in your ear. And with that, I think is a good time we will take our break. And
cool.
everyone arriving in Gral is now level 2.
No way!
I don't want to kill you that quick.
Beauty.
Hey, easy clap. We love this.
Hey.
And we just got a raid. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Thank you, Sam.
You're catching us right at the break.
Yeah, we will be back in
We will be
10
right
minutes
back.
sharp. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm loving this party. This is
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
So good. And we will be back in 10 minutes. We are back and we have the full party. Life
Hello.
happens, you know? So we're gonna kind of like rewind a little bit. Right after Oakie falls out of the broom closet. That's what we'll go with that. That's the chaotic party we are.
Already.
Most definitely. Lovely.
Echo? Is it from Roll20?
So.
It might be from the Twitch.
No, I don't have the Twitch audio.
Oh.
Are you? What do you? Wait, what, you're hearing something?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Shake it off. Anyway, how's everyone in chat? Let's chat with chat. That makes sense.
Hello, chat.
Hi.
Hi.
And to give you guys a little
Test.
bit, real quick, everyone, I believe, has an advantage.
Didn't Stella gift us all advantage?
Yes, and
Oh,
Hellsong
awesome.
also did. So thank
Beautiful,
you, Dave.
yes.
Thank you, Stella.
Oh, so we get 2?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but I also
thank
have
you,
to.
chat.
Wow.
I did give one though. I have to admit.
You know what? Because it was to me, I'm gonna allow it.
I gave one.
That's just gonna hurt you guys. So.
Oh,
It was like a housewarming gift.
It was, and I
Wow.
appreciate it.
Now I have to make you a new
Also, remember,
shirt.
guys, I don't always have to use those for bad things.
Well,
Just
Yeah, I'd be like, how many puppies are they gonna run into in the street today?
you've already met a cat. So.
Now I gotta make you a new shirt that says hashtag DM consequences.
I
Oh,
would
dear.
totally buy that.
Oh, no.
Ooh, dear.
Cat's gonna use my advantage against me.
Oh, I
know it.
definitely am.
Yeah. How many knives get stabbed into
I'm
you?
just
Oh,
gonna,
crazy.
I'm literally just gonna keep it till the very end of the campaign when you have like 1 hit point left, and that's when I'll use it.
Noah,
He
whatever
says
you
so.
do not
Wait,
trip.
Gronk, it's Rosanna's birthday this
Do
weekend?
not trip. Hey, nice.
Hey.
Happy birthday,
Yes, so
Rosanna.
those are the players that don't know who Rosanna is. Gronk is a very long-time follower of ours, and his daughter watches all the streams, and she is absolutely phenomenal. She made me a set of Play-Doh dice, which I'm working on implementing into our game somehow. I haven't figured it out.
And
That's
we have
awesome.
an emote
That's
on
cool.
the channel that she designed.
Yes,
She is
she-
a young,
she
up-and-coming
drew
designer.
This cat, and Allie actually made it into an emote for us. So
That's so cute.
Isn't it adorable?
she's gonna be
Adorable.
8. Happy birthday, Rosanna. We adore you.
Happy
you
birthday,
are
Rosanna.
such a
Happy
wonderful little
birthday.
one.
You're amazing.
Yes. I love you. So, Bear, you good? All set?
Yep.
Okay.
All set.
Awesome. So, let me get my other notes back up. I have 4 missed calls. That's fun. From nobody. So, we are going to, if you guys are just joining us, welcome back. This is episode 1 of Evinrune, our new campaign here on Nerdlandia. And we are going to kind of like rewind a little bit. Can anybody do a rewind noise? Because I can.
Nope.
There we go. That works.
I don't
That
know.
sounded forward.
Yeah, that was like a
That's
car.
pretty good.
Yeah, I was like,
We're going to go with it.
Yeah, sure.
So, so we just saw Oakie fall out of a broom closet. He got a nat 1, first nat 1 of the game, which seems very appropriate, to be honest. And he now has a bruised eye. He is running for his life because someone is after him, apparently. We don't see anyone.
Or alternatively, he could be chasing someone.
That
It bruised
also
my eye.
This whole time he was chasing the cat. So we zoom in on the room right next to where Oakie is, and let's put some music on because we have music for everyone, and I'm very proud of it. Let's do this.
nice.
So here's. Here we go. Sounds very like blacksmithy, I think. Anyway. So we see. This is a little too epic for me. Hold on.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
That's-
We're
pretty
not
epic.
battling
Battle
a
music right
dragon.
there.
Let's chill.
Yeah.
With that.
Why do I hear boss music?
You know what? We'll just play Oakie's song because it's very
There's the
appropriate, and
boss.
I didn't get to play it before.
Cool.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we zoom in on. This makes me laugh. This song. The clanging of blacksmiths, working on all different types of weapons, etching into bricks and thrones, and doing the usual dwarf thing, because that's what dwarves do, right? And we zoom in on one that is kind of off to the side, a little bit more alone than the others, and seems to want to kind of work more on their own. Bear, can you tell me who we see?
So when you are zooming in on this lone dwarf, banging and clanging on his own metal by himself, you see Ruriki. Ruriki is a bit of a rough and gruff type of dwarf, and he grew up in the mines and decided that he wanted to take he grew up in his father's mines, actually. And he decided that he wanted to take what he was doing in the mines and make it something beautiful, something useful. And so he decided that he wanted to become a blacksmith. And so here you see him somewhere around 150-ish, clinging and banging against metal. He's got like a blackish gray hair, kind of like salt and pepper style. Nice beard going on, braided nicely to keep it out of the metal and out of the flames.
Smart.
Plenty of metal rings everywhere, essentially. Stuff of his own design.
Very cool. So as you are finishing up the project you are currently working on, you kind of turn to go like put it in the, I don't know any blacksmithing terms, so that is not something that will be canon in here. The steam bath, is that the thing? Water bath?
It's like an oil.
Yeah. So you like, and you see the steam kind of rise, and as you go to put it back where you were working on it, there is a white, pristine letter with a seal on it. What do you do?
I think Ruriki would be like, what the hell? And oh, your Discord's open.
Oh, I know.
I can see it.
I was putting this up because we had an issue with this before.
I
just want to make sure you can see it.
I feel like Ruriki would be like, what the hell? And he would like put his work down, go to open the letter.
And when you open the letter, you see kind of a very neat cursive handwriting, and it says, "Residents of Evinrune, we are seeking brave adventurers to set foot in the dead end, to help bring back Evinrune to its former glory. Please report to Gral barracks at first dawn of the new moon. Renata."
Seems kind of fishy. Well, might as well check it out.
And you're just gonna take off?
I'm gonna finish up my project real quick.
Okay.
And then I will kind of like close up shop, you know, like
really bad.
wrap everything up in like the tarp.
Yeah. I like it.
And then take what I need with me. Go back to my house for the day, kind of think on it, and then I think Ruriki would be like, well, maybe I should go.
So oh, go ahead.
And so like he'd start like packing up things, you know. And of course, the one thing he's gonna bring at all times is his hammer.
Absolutely.
And so he'd kind of like start like packing away everything.
Very cool. So as you are leaving your home, you just see Oakie, because you know Oakie very well. Everybody knows Oakie in your town.
Mm-hmm.
Some for good reasons, some
for not.
reasons. You just see him booking it. Like booking it. Like someone is after him.
What the hell's the old man doing?
Does Ruriki hear anything, Oakie, as you run by?
I'll roll perception.
Yeah, go for it.
That's, let's see, a 19.
Oh, okay. Man, everyone rolled really well.
20.
Besides
Dirty
one.
20. Dirty 20.
So what does he hear? Okay.
As he's running by, he can sort of hear me jogging and panting and just sort of saying, "Dwarves are good at long distances." and and then as he keeps on panting and keeps on going, he sort of hears in the background, "I got to get to the Black Court. I must go. I must make my way." And then silence as you hear him breaths.
I'd like to roll an athletics if I can catch up to him.
Go ahead.
And the name of this episode is Two Dwarves Running.
Honestly,
Oh, no,
big
what did you
forest
get?
compound.
10.
Okay, so with a 10, you kind of try to like get his shirt, and he kind of like he then like thinks you're whoever the heck this black cord is, and like kind of swats you away. And I mean, you can either just ignore him and let him do his thing, or you can run after him and follow.
I'll keep running after him. Like, he's a senile old man. Somebody's got to take care of him.
So now, this is what I am picturing. We have Call, just like being a badass, walking across the whole Essential Realm. Same as Locke, doing its thing. We have Mathias just kind of moseying, to Gral. And then we have the three Yahoos running full speed together, thinking someone is after them.
Just
wanted
breathe,
to set the
lads.
scene.
Just breathe.
Do we have to keep running? Can we stop for a second?
Well, not a
Please.
bad idea.
Okay.
My bunions are starting to hurt a bit.
In
Okay,
Learn
what
of
the hell are
Ring
you running
terms,
from?
I totally pictured like Aragorn, then Lalandra, and then like the three little like the dwarves from.
Oh, yeah.
The Three
Oh, yeah.
Stooges.
Yeah.
So
Oh
we're
my
gonna kind of
goodness.
fast forward a little bit, and you guys are all you're pretty much all at the same time, give or take, because some of you are running. In front of this beautiful building. That looks... Oh, yeah. Bottom floor. We need the bottom floor.
Ooh.
Looks like this. So you guys are all kind of escorted in. And you guys are all in the same room now. And also, by the way, Bear, you can make Ruriki level 2.
Oh.
We did that right before break. I forgot to tell you that.
All right.
So, what do you guys want to chat?
Is it just the 6 of us, or is there other people in the same room as
So,
well?
the way that it seems is when you first got there, you see 2 of these big, huge barracks buildings. There's 2 floors on each of them. And you kind of assume that this one's housing one group, and then the other one's housing the other group.
Interesting. Okay.
You guys just happen to be all together. It's like I planned it. It's wild.
So, whenever Sisal will meet someone new,
Yes.
he wants to suss out 2 things. The first thing, are they rich? And the second thing, do they have any valuables exposed?
Okay. Who are you looking at?
He's just gonna kind of do a quick glance to see if anyone is outwardly rich.
Okay. Let's do
yeah, what kind of roll do you want me to make?
investigation.
Oh crud, that's a 7.
Everyone looks as wealthy as you.
Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna kind of sit there, and he's kind of got his feet up on another chair, just kind of chilling.
Just chilling. What about everyone else? Anyone else doing anything?
I think that Mathias is sitting in, not necessarily like secluded in the corner, but clearly waiting for further instruction. He has a book that he's reading. Another big looking textbook kind of thing, and he's just kind of keeping to himself.
Okay.
Is
I
there?
think
Sorry.
Ruriki would kind of be like, okay, what the hell?
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
Cole
you would notice,
probably...
like, everyone in this room would notice the three of them, number one, are just drenched with sweat. And number two, they've probably been running for, like, 3 days straight.
I do know that we discussed it as
Yeah.
canon that, like, I know that, like, Oakie is, like, delusional.
A little
Right?
bit.
He's just a senile old man.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea. No clue.
And Sisal is just an absolute, like, I believe him.
I believe him.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fact check him. If we're running, then we're running. I'm not gonna fact check this guy.
Right? And
I
so
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna like dish out any specifics just yet, but I'm like, okay, what the hell?
As he says Oakie to me, I just sort of look at him and I say, "Hey, Rod," and I look at him and say, "Doki, keep your mouth quiet. I'm gonna go talk to that one over there." And he knows that Doki's my brother.
Mm.
Who is not here.
Who's not here?
Who's not here?
Okay, Locke is staying as far as humanly possible away from the sweaty boys.
Yeah.
And he knows that Doki. And besides that, everybody knows when the Okie Dokie brothers are here, everything would be okie dokie.
I love this so much.
Same.
Ruki's just gonna kind of like,
Oh man!
I love it. Oh my god.
I love this.
And then he's gonna
And,
go up to Mathias.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna sit in the chair, and he's just gonna be like, "That is the worst chair for your lumbar. Oh, what are you doing there, lad? You're hurting me just watching you sit there. And you're reading? At least keep your back straight up."
Ruki's just gonna rub his hammer for good luck.
You can you just see like he kind of grunts, just like. Oh, so.
How do you even guess?
I know. So he grabs his staff, and he adjusts himself in a way that he thinks would be more presentable, and he goes, "Sorry, I never knew that."
Oh yeah, that's the
acceptable.
way. You know, these youngins, they don't know anything about good posture anymore.
You know, I thought you were fine.
To tell you the truth,
I mean,
it's
you
a
can
bit-
go back. I don't care.
It's a bit of the chair. The chair itself is a bit off balance. Here, let me get you one. So I pull up a chair and I bring it in. I say, "The stone seats, we know how to sit. If that's one thing we know how to do. Pick a good damn chair. Why don't you go ahead and sit down in it?"
And he uses the staff as a pivot, and he lifts up and he pivots to the other one and he sits down.
There we go.
So, Mathias,
He kinda-
roll
he kinda,
me
like,
a perception real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Or who? Oh, okay.
I love it.
Oh, that's
And
Oh,
Cole
we
more
got-
than likely is sitting on the ground. Actually,
that
like-
would be a 15.
It is exactly the same chair as you were just sitting in.
Oh my god!
I-
Wow.
Why are you like this?
I love this so much.
Not sure of the difference between these two pieces of furniture,
Well,
but I do appreciate your help with my calisthenics.
well, that is good. I am glad to see you had a back straight. Don't worry about folk. I go ahead and I take a seat and I sit down next to him.
In the chair you said not to.
Yeah.
And you kind of see that he kind of just like it's almost like he wants to say like no, don't, but he refrains and sits further back.
Phenomenal right now.
Wow. Okay, like Locke is watching this,
Yep.
like
Right.
pacing, like doing like wants to get on with the show, but carries a quarterstaff and with like a large kind of gem orb on the end, and is kind of like unconsciously like playing with it as like a tick. Like as his I'm bored, he can like move it around in his hands with stupid dexterity.
So watch. Oh, sorry.
I presume that and Mathias at this point seems to just close his book and to try to start engaging. He's like,
I wave over Doki. Doki, come near.
He looks around.
There's no one. Still no one.
Still no one.
Somebody wants to meet you. Come here.
You just see like Ruriki like just hand just
honestly, whatever is going on with these two dwarves, I'm like loving it.
I'm here for it.
I am gonna walk over though, nonetheless.
Mathias like bows at you and says, "Hello, Doki."
I'm gonna cover Oakie's ears, and be like, "It's Ruriki. He thinks I'm his brother."
Oh, right. Is he all right?
He's a senile old man. Just
tell him
go.
I do appreciate his. This seems to not be very effective for me, but maybe for someone else. If the sitting, the posture. If it's,
he's like that. Just go with it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna uncover Oakie's ears.
I believe we've all been invited to this party, adventuring party. Sort.
Yeah, I found an invite on my forge.
Thunk! And you
Apparently,
hear
this
this,
is the voice I'm going with for Ruriki. So
oh yeah, you hear this big thunk on the wall, and if you turn to see what's going on, you see a hand axe sticking out of the wall, like a panel on the wall, and you see Cole kind of strides over and with heavy steps over to his hand axe, and he's like, "Oh," pulls it up. Gotta keep the targeting sharp. Yep, here we go.
Mathias is clearly startled by all of that. Clearly, like, no insight check needed.
Cisal's gonna immediately go, Can I try?
Oh,
and he's gonna put his hand out.
So as you're about to give him the axe, you see this kind of maybe in his 50s, like 5'5", 5'6", really big robes, kind of approach you guys, and he looks like this, and he goes, I'd appreciate it if you didn't damage the very old, well-respected building you're all in.
I don't know what you're talking about, and he drops the axe. And he sits back down.
Sorry about that.
What does this guy look? What does this guy look like?
Here, I showed you.
Is he he's fancy looking? Yeah.
He's fancy.
You know, he's pretty fancy.
Scholarly.
Okay. Locke just swishes over to him and extends a hand. Lachlan Sailor's Hines, House Asimov.
It's a very
Pleasure to meet you.
long name. Okay. Hello.
And you are?
I'm looking for the name. It was on the other page.
boy.
I'm Master Elor. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you
Pleasure
all
to meet
for
you as well, Master Eno.
Pleasure's all mine.
Oh.
Wait, does he? Wait, so I guess your ears aren't covered anymore, huh?
I don't know.
No. I uncovered them.
Earmuffs, Oakie.
Okay. It's just... Cool. I was gonna toy with that. That's okay.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of earmuff moments. So,
Great to meet you. Great to meet you.
Cole
here.
Come sit.
Oh, Cole, I've heard of you. Pleasure.
Well, if you're friends with Renata, hopefully good things. Good things. Yeah.
Things.
How's she
You seem
doing?
like a mighty fine fighter.
Yes. Anyway, so you all have the rest of the night to just enjoy the accommodations. There's food. Marjorie can get you anything you would like.
Anything.
Pretty much.
Okay, got it.
And your bedrooms are upstairs with your gifts waiting.
Who can I speak to about having my meals delivered? I have a few dietary preferences that I would like taken care of, and as well as the whole turn down service. Who's doing that? Can I have their name, perhaps their contact? And I would like 10 more pillows.
Pillows I can do. The rest, no.
Ruruku's gonna be like, what are you, a plant?
What is that?
What are you, a plant?
Just looks at him, just like
Don't be rude, Ducky.
is gonna say something, and then just like, no, it's not worth his time. Just turns back away. Like,
Oh no!
no, I'm not going there.
Cole pipes up
yes.
and says, "Well, yeah. Is Renata making a presence tonight? It'd be
You
great
guys will
to
have a lunch with her tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It'll be good to catch up with her.
Yeah. Everyone, roll me a perception.
Okay.
This is my first roll.
First roll.
Ooh.
11.
18?
Okay.
18.
12 for Cole.
That's an 8 for me.
Okay.
That's a 7. I'm very concerned about this
Ooh.
no food being
I got a
delivered
7.
to my room thing, and I am not terribly perceptive otherwise.
I'm still listening, but I will be right back.
Okay.
I think
so
Mathias is overstimulated.
at you guys, most of you really don't hear it. Anyone that had like above, did anyone have above 15? No, right?
I had an 18.
Oh, okay. So Sisal, you clock this. You can do with it what you will. As he
Not gonna
is...
tell anyone.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You hear him under his breath. As he's like leaving, he's like, "Well, everyone have a wonderful night. I will come to fetch you all in the morning." And as he turns around, Sisal, you hear him go, "To your imminent death. This is a horrible idea. I don't like this."
Okay, I lied. I'm definitely gonna tell people.
Yes.
He's gonna go. Did you just say to your imminent death?
No.
That's what you said. I heard it. I have very good ears.
Imminent death.
I mean, to be fair, you guys do know you're going
goodness.
to the dead end. It literally has dead in the name.
Ha ha ha! Oh, that doesn't mean a thing, little one. Let me just say. I'd like
very
to
hard to
see
kill.
them certainly try.
Well, then
I'm
you're
already close to
perfect
it.
for this task.
Never had
I don't-
anything I couldn't beat with a hammer.
Okay. Everyone have a great night. And he like really nervously, awkwardly just like runs away.
Cecil's gonna get up and start following him immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll stealth?
No.
Oh.
No.
No. Not on this one.
No.
Can I help you, young one?
Yeah. So they're all like, "Oh, I'm strong and I'm big."
Yes.
So, death is on the table with this.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Is there like a job I can do here while like they, or is it like just a one trick pony? Is it like?
Oh, it's a
Is
one
there-
trick pony. That you
Got it.
essentially got
Got
a
it.
letter that said,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, you want to go to the dead end?" And you
Yeah.
said yes, and then you
I did.
came, and then now you're here, and you're gonna be going to the dead end.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's good with me.
Okay.
He's just gonna walk back in.
Have a good night. Oh God. So you guys are pretty much good to go for the rest of the night. You can either go to the quarters, you can find some food, and just do whatever you like.
Is this place like the setting inside this place, is it just more like tables and
in this specific room it looks like this is kind of like if you were in a lobby in a way, there's just kind of a center sort of like little fountain, and it's just very kind of plain with a few seats. But the rest of this place, you guys can go anywhere. There's like a library, there's a place to play music, there's a really nice beautiful bathroom, there's a garden, and then upstairs you guys have kind of really nice bedrooms.
I would really like to attach a rope to my belt and attach it to Oakie.
Wow.
You are giving him a kid leash, is what you're doing.
A kitty tether? Oh no!
trying to get a
Oh gosh, how do I do
when
this?
you're an adult, it's called an idiot
Okay,
string.
I'll say Ruriki, do sleight of hand, and then Oakie, I'll say do perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
I would like to assist that if I can see clearly what it is. What
That's
it is.
a 17.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Oh, well, never mind then. You don't need it.
You don't even need it. I will say you kind of are. I'll say this though, just for flavor. You're kind of like chatting with Oakie to distract him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is now tied to you.
So inside
You enjoy
the bar,
that.
Wow.
inside the not the bar, but inside the place we're at, I'm gonna go over where I believe there's some trees over there and so forth. The garden.
Yeah, there's like a kind of a garden with like a pagoda that you guys.
And what I would like to do is just look for a rock, some rocks.
Oh, you say? Make a investigation check.
And I'm just like
This
bent
makes my
down,
heart
sort of
stop.
hunched real close to the ground, and I'm just like trying to fill some rocks out.
Okay.
Seeing if I can find any, and I'm real like it's particular. It's real particular.
You're really okay. Got
You're
it.
looking for one particular rock.
Yeah, he's looking for a rock. I mean,
Hey,
I got a 5.
a 5. You don't see any rocks. This place is like clean.
Well, I mean, I'm attached to him. Can
Yeah,
I roll
I mean,
perception?
I'm sure this is not the first time you've seen him look for a rock, so go for it. Why not?
That's gonna be a 17.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of rocks,
checks
but
out.
nothing like catches your eye that they're in. None of them are special.
Like, all right. Okay.
Can I
Okay.
move myself on here?
I'm tired. Okay, I'm
You
tired.
should be able to.
I cannot.
Oh, you can? Okay, let me.
While this rock hunting is happening, Locke is going looking for whoever he thinks can bring food to his room.
Full Karen mode right now.
Oh man, we got
my
a Karen in the
God.
campaign.
Sisal would like to
Beautiful.
follow because he is very interested by these actions.
Okay.
Yeah, if Cecil didn't notice at first because apparently you just had a really shit roll, as soon as you see like Locke like moving around and like maybe his cape is swishing away, he is covered in jewels.
Okay.
Like there's like rings on all he has these 2 really big earrings and like rings on all of his fingers. Also, his staff has this gigantic orb on the end. Like he is quite he looks at everyone like he is noble. And
Hey, Lockie, right? It was Lockie?
yes.
I'm Sisal. I just wanted to do a proper introduction. You know, I really realize that you're noble and he's gonna get down on one knee
Wow.
and he's gonna immediately bow.
Oh.
And while he's doing this, he's gonna try to swipe something.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, sleight of hand and perception, Murphy.
Early,
Wow.
Go for it. Starting the teamwork out. Solid.
Can I? Oh, you know, I guess I'm not that good at sleight of hand.
Solid. Well, you do perception. Yeah.
You do.
I thought for a second I was gonna.
Am I nearby that? by that area, or is
That's
that
up to
just
you.
and that,
You're
is that
in
still
the
in the
other
main
room.
hall?
They're now like in that dining
Oh.
room area, the two of them.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Great.
Yeah, you get it.
Apparently, this bit of like very obvious bad flattery works. Like, honestly,
Yeah,
he'll
you're
take the
flattered.
flattery.
You totally
So-
are like, oh, okay.
No,
Immediately,
You know what?
he's
I
gonna
sound
swipe,
insincere, but I'll take it. Like,
he's
I'll
gonna swipe
take it.
some jewel or something. He's gonna immediately walk into the kitchen and hand it to whoever's working, and then walk back out.
So as you walk into the kitchen, you see this very beautiful redhead
Mhm.
that is like over the stove.
Amen, brother.
Roll an insight for me, actually.
Yeah.
So you just bowed and then walked off?
That's a 9. Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah,
red
he's
head.
gonna bow,
Hmm.
walk off, and that's a 9. on the
You
A
end.
nine?
little weirdo.
So you welcome to Noah's shenanigans.
Yep.
So you
my.
notice
Special type, definitely.
She looks very distracted, but you don't really get anything more than that.
Okay. He's gonna hello. Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. Is there anything I can get for you?
No, there isn't.
Okay. Well,
Here, this is for you. I know you work hard, and it's just a gift. You can sell it or whatever. And he's gonna hand her whatever he swiped off of Locke.
Okay,
Rocky.
like if you just wandered into the kitchen, I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow you because you're
Yeah,
being
that's
a
fine.
weirdo. I would
And-
like
That's
to
fine.
roll
Yeah.
perception, Murphy. Let's see if you see.
Yeah, he's not handing this to her like in quiet.
All right, that's a 21.
Yeah.
You clock whatever he just took from you.
Loggie's gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, finally, fine. Okay, so I have dinner around 8 p.m. and breakfast just at sunrise. Actually, 5 minutes after sunrise, if that's something you can swing." Where'd you get my
What?
ring from, you little weirdo?
You dropped it.
I don't think so. I got my eyes on you.
Oh, so
You know who my
it's
family
not
is?
mine.
Don't fuck with me.
You just see this girl look very, very confused and like not really sure what to do next. So she just goes back to stirring what she was making. Murphy, actually, roll me. You know what? You wouldn't care.
What wouldn't I care about?
Roll me an
Never
insight if you
mind.
want to. You can totally roll me one. Go for it.
On her?
Meanwhile,
Yes, on her.
Ruruki's just dragging Oakie upstairs to the rooms.
Okay.
That is a 2.
A 2. Yeah, you don't. You're just like, ugh, and out.
Yeah, still rhyming
These
off things I
dice
want
are
with my
so
dinner.
on point for these characters.
Oh,
It
it's
is
so
unreal.
great. It's so great.
So yeah, she just continues her stirring. What's Call doing?
Cole is getting the lay of the land. He's the type where if he's in a new place, he likes to be up on. He likes to be knowledgeable about what are points of entry and exit, and what what his surroundings are kind of like. So he's going from room to room,
Just check it out.
just checking everything out. He goes to this room here, and if I'm not mistaken, is that a rug
Yeah.
here? Okay.
This is like a fountain, and then there's a huge, beautiful like Persian rug kind of in the back corner. This is like
Gotcha.
a really huge bathroom.
Got you. He would definitely he would be reluctant to stand next to the water too much, because he's always aware of how much rust that he may have around the edges, like literal rust. But like it's soothing to him. It's definitely different than the harsh
Yes, this
environment
is
of the
very out of
desert.
your element.
But he appreciates it, takes it in, and I think he ends up doing a lap around this garden as well.
Yeah, as you walk out there, you see Oakie being pulled by a rope to go upstairs.
Stop.
Oh.
As Oakie, as he's making his way and he's actually getting him up the stairs, Oakie just gets real stubborn. He's like, "I don't want to check outside for the rock. I feel like it might be there."
Oh, well,
And he like
Okay.
holds onto the rope, and he's like, "What?" He's like,
Okay. We're going to bed. Okay. I've been running for 3 days. I'm tired.
oh, what? Well, hold on there, friend. But maybe old Cole can help. And Cole will turn to Oakie and say, well, you're looking for a rock, you say? Well, what kind of rock do you need?"
Rocks are particular. They talk to me. They say things that most people don't understand. Did you know they've been here longer than us, have more knowledge than us? But this particular rock is the rock I need.
Huh. Spoken like a
Okay,
true
okay, I'm tired.
stonecutter, indeed.
Certainly
Spoken
got
like
the
a true
stone part
stonecutter,
down.
indeed. Certainly. I know more than a few dwarves who just somehow seem like stone whisperers almost. You know, it's really fascinating. I can't say that I see any stones around here. Well, except this, and he'll like pick up a boulder because he's a beefy boy. He'll go in and pick up a boulder and say, oh, "Yeah, that's well, you weren't looking for this, are you? I mean, this one's as big as you.
He looks at you and he says, set it down gently. It needs not to be up high. In order to really see something, I have to see it." And I go over there and I give it like a soft caress, and then I stick my ear on it. And Oakie like gently like soothes it, and then he's like, "This might be the one."
Okay.
And
I
You
don't
guys
have
are
time
gonna
for you
travel
whispering
with the
rocks.
boulder. I can see it already.
Well,
Oh,
and then he says,
no.
and then he says, "Let me get something." And he grabs his stone carving tools out. He actually has a stone carving tools. He got this little medicine bag of stone tools, and he grabs it, and he goes, "Look at this place. The one thing that this place think might need is a good stone walk." And he goes, "Maybe we set this in the garden. Put it down over there.
all
Maybe
right.
we carve something beautiful out of it."
Yeah, I can help you with that. Here, why
Okay.
not?
Can you help me? We can do that.
Yeah.
And I sort of point.
Okay,
to
you can
Doki.
carve it tomorrow.
I'm currently in the garden reading.
Okay.
So
I feel like everyone's
that's-
slowly making their way to the garden, except for Ruriki, who just wants to take a nap.
Right.
Oh, man, you don't need that
Ruki's
much
just like
nap.
tugging on fucking Oakie on the rope. Like,
oh god.
It's all right, friend. We've got this. Let's help you out here, and Cole shoulder the boulder one more time, and walk it on over to right over here. Right here is good.
That sounds like a good
are you
place
saying
in the
that Cole's
garden.
an over-the-shoulder boulder holder?
So you're like tethered to me, like walking with
Oh.
me all the way over here. So I pulled you back down from the stairs.
Oh god.
Pretty much. I
Awesome.
imagine
Awesome.
that he's a stocky bloke. So
Awesome. So she finds like, you know, Oakie's like this with it. He's like trying to get the rock in the right place, trying to put it by the trees. He really wants like a nice setting for it. And then he begins to carve a picture of her. In the stone.
Wait, of who?
Of her. Of the dragon that helped me with the rock.
oh.
Oh,
I know it's-
literally.
Her.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of just so you know. I mean, I kind of go by they. You know,
They. I carved they.
You're fine though, and not everybody can tell with a scale.
Either way,
You know what I
it
mean,
was
right?
interesting, but I don't see very many like you all the time.
Literally, there's another dragon born
There's another one
right
just
next to it.
Next to you.
And he goes, Sorry. Are you carving a rock?
I am.
Can I make it out that it's the other dragonborn?
Let's roll a performance check, Oakie. I swear to God, if you get another nat 1,
Okay.
You
I
just
quit.
see Ruriki, rope in hand, head in hand.
Well, can I do stone cutting?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
How do I roll for that?
You
Come
just
on,
see him
we're
just
all
like
paid
standing there
for
like
this
fucking
art.
rubbing his
Do
fucking
a
forehead.
a d20 and then like add your proficiency.
Also,
Oh,
why
yeah.
does this music
just roll
make
a
me think of
D20 and add
Sinbad
the
in like the
proficiency.
siren scene?
Isn't it? It's like very mysterious. I like it.
Very.
While this art is being made, Locke has taken a seat at this big dining room table, put his quarterstaff on the table, pulled out a book, and is just waiting for someone to bring him food.
Okay.
My.
Would I see you pull out a book before Cecil left?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, rather than him
21.
going out,
21.
Oh,
It looks
jeez.
just like Call. It's
Wow,
like it's
Call.
honestly incredibly impressive.
I
Cole
see.
poses for it like, ah.
That is well done. Well done.
Great likeness. Look at the way that you captured my scales. I really love it. I love
It's a
it.
little bit of art everybody needs.
I'm fascinated. by
Okay, you're a senile old man,
structure.
but god damn it, are you good with stone?
So
All right, laddie, if you want to go to bed, we can go to bed.
so you guys see the redhead kind of approach all of you and go, can I get anyone anything before bed? Ale, juice, milk, coffee, tea.
Ale would be a great one right
Ale,
over here.
okay.
You can give me 2.
Okay.
I will have a hot chocolate with marshmallows if you have any.
Oh, I can make that happen.
That's
I love
beautiful. What is your name, by the way?
Oh, Marjorie.
Marjorie. Pleasant to meet you, Marjorie. My name's Mathias. Thank you so much for this.
You're very welcome. Can everyone that's like kind of paying attention to her roll me a
Even I'm seduced by Matthias. Jesus.
right? That voice, yeah, I'm like, I get like flustered. I'm like, oh,
Vocal, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be in another
right?
frame.
Like,
No,
how
I know,
are we
right?
supposed to do this
I
tomorrow?
asked for that, quiet storm voice right there.
Like, you don't even need the charisma roll. You got me.
Yeah, you just said
You get advantage for the whole campaign on
does have
charisma checks
Charisma
now.
is his highest stat, so
Yo, you
nailed
also
it,
got
man.
the hot
Nailed it.
chocolate though. I'm seduced by that hot chocolate too. It's that time of year.
What was
too.
the roll?
Insight.
What was insight?
Okay.
Oh,
Insight.
beautiful.
All right.
Oh yeah, if she walked through there like past Lachlan at the
Oh yeah, it
table,
was right past
like
you.
he would have followed her out and been like yeah, just wanting her attention or her to bring dinner.
I got a 21.
So you clock that she's definitely putting on kind of an act, like she not that it's fake, but that she's really just sad and down and worried about something that you guys can't quite pick up on, but because obviously she's meant to make you guys comfortable, she's putting on kind of a brave face for it.
As is she taking orders from everyone still in the
Oh
area?
yeah, she's like jotting them down, and
Is she done yet? Because
she turns and she goes, Locke, was it? What can I get for you?
Dinner would be great, thank you.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I will have a black tea steeped to exactly 100 degrees, sugar on the side, and a slice of lemon, please.
Oh, okay.
If you could pre-warm the cup that it is served in,
Oh,
I would be forever indebted.
oh, okay.
Also, I'd love to tell you, your hair is a beautiful color.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll get right on that for all of you.
So, Kat,
Yes.
I rolled a natural 20 on that insight.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So
Bury the lead,
whenever she walks up to him or passes by him, he's gonna kind of go, are you okay? Is there something?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It just really haven't been sleeping very well lately.
Oh, I apologize. I know how that could be.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the party down.
No,
you guys are gonna do great. Honestly, the other group are kind of assholes.
The other group?
Yeah, they're in the other barracks. I brought them dinner earlier. They were awful.
Oh.
You guys are much lovelier.
Huh.
I mean, no argument there. Who?
The other group of adventurers.
And
Fucking Mathias over here with chocolate rain.
Wow! that is your new
Fair.
adventuring
You know
party
what?
name now,
I don't even care. I'm the DM. I can do what I want. You get inspiration for that.
That's what
chocolate
rain. That's right.
Yeah.
wow.
No question.
Wow.
Fantastic.
But yeah, they're just. I don't know. They don't seem like they're in it for the right reasons. You know, like you guys just seem like you've seen everything.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm a little less concerned about the reasons that they're in it and why they're in it at all.
Well,
Why are there two groups? Why are we not the crown below
anyone?
the crown? I mean, I understand the old.
Well,
title.
because we're gonna die. We're being sent to our deaths.
I mean, you're getting sent to yours.
So there's two, because if one dies, then the other can keep going.
Honestly, I really shouldn't have even said anything.
No, you should keep going.
He's still tugging on Oakie's fucking rope in the background.
Oh god.
Like, am I even anywhere near this conversation, or are you just like tucking me away?
Oakie, are you okay? Do you want to not be attached to him?
Darling, it's okay.
The donkey?
He's
Vardy's been attached to donkey in some way or the other.
He's fine.
Okay.
But I am the older one.
No shit.
It's more like
Okay.
he's talking to me.
Just two-handed tugging.
Well, maybe you should walk up the stairs. It's a lot easier that way.
Oh. And I just sort of look around at what I'm doing.
Like that it, like...
Yeah. Like a light bulb clicked on.
Like a rare moment of lucidity.
Yeah.
Like,
Jeez.
that's what he's doing. Okay. And I just start following him up.
I'll bring you both some tea.
Donkey, she's bringing us tea.
Hopefully not the same tea you're bringing me. I would like you to brew my tea separately.
No,
please.
I high maintenance. I got it.
You're not wrong.
Poor girl. That's probably like the most passive aggressive thing she's gonna say all night. Poor thing.
Well, I'll get on all these. It might take me a few minutes. And she just
Mathias wants to look at any tables that she might also be serving and sees if there are any empty with dirty dishes on them.
There really isn't. It's really only you guys that are in here.
Really?
So there's nothing quite yet, yeah.
Is there like a kitchen area, or is there
yes,
a bar
yes.
that is
So
visible?
she is pretty much in this kitchen area, and then the rest of
Got
the kind of that whole side is like where staff and you guys see other people kind of walking around, like, you know, cleaning and, you know, doing normal staff stuff. But for the most part, she's kind of the one that's there to serve you guys.
Okay.
I
Okay,
think
before she heads to the kitchen
Go ahead.
area, before she heads there, I want to, and this can be stealthily so that no one else can see it.
Okay.
I don't mind if she sees it. But I want to lay down 10 gold pieces somewhere near a table that she's going to be passing by.
Okay.
And as she passes by that table, I kind of tap her on her shoulders, like, excuse me. I think someone left this here for you.
She's gonna roll insight on you.
Can I
Do
roll
I roll-
perception?
I don't think you're in there, Noah.
No? Okay.
Noah's everywhere.
You
Yeah,
can't
Noah's
steal
just
from me,
everywhere.
man.
I was not gonna take that actually.
So she kind of looks at the table and then looks at you and goes, yeah, you're right. And then she, like, gives you a really, like, sweet wink. Not sexy wink, but just like,
Right.
thanks.
And it gives like a noble, like, kind of just head nod.
And she gets everyone their stuff. I am gonna roll performance to see if she makes your tea correctly, Lockie.
Oh, snap!
Please let the hot chocolate have marshmallows. Please let the hot chocolate have marshmallows.
I don't have like a sheet for her, so we're just gonna go with what's on the dice. So
Sure.
I will say everyone got what they requested. But Lucky, your mug is ice cold.
The opposite of preheating it.
To be fair, I don't really know what that means.
I'm sorry. That was cruel of me. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm just a creature of habit. I appreciate you trying.
I
Thank
can
you.
make you a new one.
Nope, it's perfect. Can we perhaps deal with the dearth of pillows on my bed? I anticipate there not being as many as I would like. So, I mean, that on your own time. I'm good. I won't be sleeping anytime soon. But would love 10 more. Thank you.
Oh, okay. She just
Oh,
like
wait,
nervously laughs and just leaves.
Anyway, but she goes to walk away, and he just like puts his hand out and touches her arm, and with the other hand, like palms her in like a very like cool way.
Ooh.
Of
Okay.
this.
Oh. I'll get right on those pillows.
Thank you.
And you see her
There we
like
go.
almost jog up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Lockie figured he just gave her
What
like a
you gotta
nickel,
do.
and she's over the moon. So
I mean, she does not earn a lot of money. You guys also
doesn't
didn't ask
understand
her
that.
very much, so.
As we're going down the hallway, Oakie's
yes.
just like, Doki, you really need to work on your stone skills. You can't be a stone seat without having any stone skills. When I was down there, you didn't even help. What's going on with you? Your hands no good anymore? And I'm just like bantering him all the way through the hallway and into the door.
And while that's
Ruriki just
happening,
dead silent, fucking
I think-
dragging him along.
I think Cole is finally clocking the fact, because sometimes it takes a minute
Yeah.
for certain things to clock with him, having one eye and such. And he finally sees this tether that's going on, and he leans over to Ruriki like, so yeah, this tether thing going on. Well, I think I've seen some traveling circus folk, of the small stature that have had like some sort of cool little act that they have going on where they're attached to each other and then they flip, and is that what's going on with this?
Ruruki's just gonna flat out go, no, and keep walking.
And Cole just kind of left there scratching his head like, I don't know. All right.
Fair warning, like Ruruki is like definitely like the rough and gruff, like he's straight to the point.
Quintessential dwarf.
Yeah, he is just in there.
So
I'm just all the way through the hall. You gotta have steady hands, lad. You gotta participate in the stonework. All the way through.
So, where
Ooh, wee.
are all of you guys going to sleep for the night? You can pick your rooms.
I'm going to find the largest one.
I figured as
Of
much.
course.
Oh, that's probably lower left right there. That's
This one
all
right
you.
here is probably the biggest.
I haven't even looked yet. I just assumed it was going to be mine. Great.
Ruruki is gonna be the most comfortable in this room.
Yep, I figured. There's no bed in there, but
There's a floor.
there's a floor. Yeah, that works.
Did you find a boiler room to sleep in?
Yeah, he's literally. in the
Yeah, I
boiler.
did.
Great.
Oh my god.
Love that.
I love that for
And
him.
of course, I've got Oakie in tow, and he's probably just gonna he's gonna lay down and be like, "Ah, yeah, stone."
If there's a room with a fireplace, I think that's where
Okay,
Cole would be
okay.
the most comfortable. So I don't know which
let's
one that might be.
see.
Hmm.
Well, let's go with this bottom left one. It looks very deserty.
Yeah, and he's
I
kind of
feel that
big.
vibe.
He's a
I
big,
feel that
beefy
vibe.
boy. So I think that'd have.
We
a
can
good
we can
amount of
say this
room,
little thing
too.
is like a fireplace.
Right.
Hmm.
Cool.
Got it.
All right.
So,
Mathias.
considering the boiler room,
Yeah.
I was wondering, can I sleep in the library tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I kind of want to be in a scenario where I just find like a really good book in that library
just
and I
out.
sit down and I
You're
doze
just out.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that from Mathias.
only if you ask really nicely as Mathias.
Yeah. Can I please sleep in the library for tonight?
There
All
it
right,
is.
granted.
Get
Permission
the fuck out of
granted.
There it is.
He's like, you can have whatever you want.
You own the
I
building
am
now.
a straight man, and Mathias has me wrapped around his finger.
Same.
I
This game is gonna crumble.
Wow.
all right. So Oakie, are you going to sleep
so,
in the boiler room as well?
I would like to roll a perception check inside
I-
the boiler room to see if there's anything, or investigate, like just like looking around the room and like seeing if there's anything useful.
I was gonna say
yeah,
it is
you
around
can
Halloween
investigate.
time.
Go
You
for
looking for Freddy Krueger?
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm with him, right? In this boiler room.
Yeah. I mean, you
That's
go where he goes
Completely,
now.
right? Absolutely.
That's 17.
Okay. So you see a really well-running boiler. You see kind of a little like basket of just normal kind of mundane tools. And then in the middle of the room there is a map that's like seems pretty old, honestly. With like chisels and just kind of random stuff around. Like obviously someone comes in here and works on stuff.
I'm just gonna.
Right.
What
Yeah,
what you looking
looks-
for, lad?
Looks good enough. Okay, go to sleep.
I'm an old
And,
man. It takes me a bit. Oakie, you
Ruruki's gonna
know
like
that.
lean up against the wall next to the boiler to like kind of like stay warm, and he's just gonna like be up against the wall with like arm crossed, like.
Oakie, roll me a perception. Let's see if you finally notice this tether and can like release yourself
yeah.
from this bind.
Lewinsky with the fucking Heimdall comment though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's some great comments for
Yes.
this voice of yours.
Matthias
Sorry,
is
not-
Idris Elba confirmed.
God.
Yes.
Oh god.
For sure.
Sorry, not
Hey.
sorry. Lewinsky is me.
Oh,
Get out of here.
I got a 9.
a 9, yeah, you don't notice it.
You got.
You, for whatever reason, feel pretty chill hanging out in the boiler room, apparently.
While he crashes, I'm gonna just look around where you saw that map or
Yes.
whatever it is. I'm just gonna poke around at it and just
Yeah.
occupy my time. I don't know what it is, but
No, you would have... Actually, you know what? Roll me a history. With advantage. Because you're old as dirt in this game. Give me a old as dirt roll.
Joke's on
19.
you,
A
Oakie
19,
already
there
had
you go.
advantage.
So you're kind of... I mean, you've had a long day. And you're kind of looking at this map, and it kind of clocks to, you're like, that looks like the north of Evinrune. Like from
And so-
long ago.
oh yeah. So I definitely look at and I'm sitting down there toddler style. I sort of got my pot on my head, and you know my Warhammers too, just lying across my lap, and I'm just sort of looking at this map, and I'm just like, oh, the old Evinrune.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I will show you what you see.
chair.
That is what is on. What is that?
God damn it.
jeez.
God
This
damn
is
it.
what is on the table in front of you.
I brought this upon myself.
You
have
did, and
no
I love
one
it.
to
Don't you dare
blame
change your
but
voice.
myself.
No, I made myself too sexy.
What a problem to have.
Jesus.
First world voiceover.
He's an
problem.
old man.
What is this? You know?
He's an aged dragonborn.
Both of these dragonborns are reminding me of like old Klingons.
Silver
and
fox
into
with
it.
eyes.
I'm
The
totally
silver fox. That's what it
He
is.
kinda
The
has
silver
that kinda
It's
fox.
the silver
like,
fox. He is the silver
scale,
fox of
yeah,
the
going,
game.
oh,
The
damn.
silver-tongued
damn it.
fox.
Oh my
Ooh.
Damn it.
I
No
want
one
Mathias to
blame
have
but
advantage on every charisma roll.
Yes,
For some, he might. For some, he
Yep.
might.
Oh my gosh.
This is working beautifully.
I will work my magic.
I want to have a charisma off between the two.
Oh my god, please.
Oh wow.
Oh, man. You guys are
I want
too-
Locke
Oh,
to have
no.
disadvantage on all charisma rolls.
Yeah, for being
Okay,
a
guys.
little weasel compared to
Okay.
Matthias.
Reel it in. Reel it
Reeling
in.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so, this
So
is
I
what you
take
see.
a look at this map, and it's like the old map, and you know it doesn't show much on it, but I'm just
No.
like, yeah, I'm just like, interesting. I just like fold it up.
Yep.
Been there a while, just stick it in my sack for
Yep,
no reason
that's
or
fine.
another, and then you know, I just go out because I'm tethered to the rope. Can my rope get outside the door?
How long is this rope?
I'm gonna say you've got 10 feet.
10 feet rope.
And you've got a dead weight dwarf on the other end of it.
Yeah. So does 10 feet get me outside the door?
I will say yes, for the pure fact is I really want to know what Oakie wants to do.
What is happening?
Oh god.
So I go and, you know, I'm tethered to this rope, so I just go and look around. And what do I see down the hallway? Is anybody like walking down the hallway or anything?
No, you really don't notice anyone. I mean, I think the only thing you would notice is maybe you could probably look a little bit over into the garden below you. And you probably see Margie's just kind of like tidying up. And she's actually like, you see her kind of trying to push the stone that you carved kind of in a nicer spot. That's about it.
Oh, that brings a little warmness to Oakie's heart. He like smiles really big at that, and as she does that, and then he like sort of just like sits on the outside of the door and hunkers down outside the door
Okay. So
and watches the garden.
oh yeah,
Sorry.
Sisal, what's up?
Yeah, so as Sisal sees Oakie just hunkering outside the door, he's gonna walk up and he's gonna just pop a squat right next to Oakie. And he's gonna just start writing and asking random questions here and there.
Like what? I need to know these questions now.
You know,
Ruriki is dead asleep at this point.
Yep.
He's
you're
gonna-
My
out.
man is passed out.
he's gonna start writing. He's gonna go. You were there like before all of the war happened, right?
You mean when things are good?
Yeah, you were around.
I was. I was there with the war. I was there after the war. I'm here now.
Huh.
You look like you got a question on your mind.
You know,
Spit it out, laddie. Come on.
no, I don't have a question. It's fine.
Nah.
And he's gonna just keep writing.
No, laddie. If you really want to know about the war and what happened to the war, it's a lot different in the books. There's a lot. You know, they didn't have magic users on their side. We actually had all the technology. But, you know, what wins wars is people. And they had a lot of people. More than I cared to even surmise. Even at
I
this
walked to
point.
the school with the snow uphill both ways.
Stella, you're the best.
But it was definitely a different time, a different place. And then he sort of smells and he goes, you know what I missed most about it?
What's that?
Rubber. I miss rubber.
And he's gonna write this down. Smell of rubber is good.
And then I'm gonna go, yeah, it was good between my toes. You know what the best invention I loved back then? Was a rubber thong between my toes.
Oh.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, different
Thank
one.
you for clarifying.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It is not like the ones they make today. They make them out of twine. They break easy. The old rubber ones. I got a bunion on my right foot. Man, you put those on and
This is where he stops writing.
I think he starts to write the word bunion, and then it's like, oh no.
And then he crosses it out.
No.
Like maybe not. Maybe we should keep this in the off record.
Some motherfucking biscuits and gravy.
Okay, alrighty.
Oh my god, that sounds good right now. Is biscuits and gravy.
so as he starts to look down, he just sort of looks at it and he says, you're right in common?
Yeah, I do.
And why be that?
Well, one day I'm gonna die. Tragically, I'm sure. And and I want to leave something behind for the masses. I want people to be able to retell the stories.
Fair enough. I think the older I get, the more of my native tongue I hear in my head.
And he kind of just chuckles and he goes, "Thank you for talking to me. It helps. It does." And he's gonna kind of just walk over and just sit on this couch, throw his feet up, not even walk in a room.
Okay. Well, since none of you, besides like 2, wanted an actual room,
Can I get another perception check on that line?
Oh,
Right before you pass out.
Oh no.
Like,
oh yeah, I
here's-
forgot to mention. I was actually going to do a thing.
Yeah.
While he's over there, he's gonna mention the line, and he's just gonna hand a dagger to Oakie, and he's gonna stand up and walk away. So if Oakie wants to cut it, he can. But if Oakie doesn't want to cut
You agent of chaos.
it, he's gonna leave it up to Oakie.
Wow.
He's just
Wow.
gonna walk away.
okay.
Good man.
I'll remove a
Good lad.
dagger.
Okay. Does Oakie use the dagger?
Oh yeah, Goki's gonna cut that now.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a little toddler, man. Once the parents go to bed, it's mischief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you are free to do what you will.
Kat, is there any time before any of us go to bed for Locke to go to the library?
Yeah. I mean, Mathias
Oh.
is in there.
Yeah, I feel like he's brought all his books that he thinks will pertain to this, but like they're far closer to the dead end up here, and I feel like he wants to see if there's anything
Yeah, absolutely.
he can find. Cool.
You can do investigation.
Great.
You just see Mathias like half asleep reading a book.
Amazing.
Loudly snoring.
That hovered on an 18. I only rolled an 11.
Oh.
No.
Bad.
You see mostly story type books, a few history books, but it's stuff that you definitely would have read in school, and but nothing that really strikes your like, ooh, what's that?
That's fair.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Oki's gonna see because she was moving that stone and stuff.
Yes.
Oki's gonna go down there and definitely go and talk to her.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
she's
like a
still there.
little cut rope hanging off the end of his tail too.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Ruriki, absolutely dead asleep.
Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't know.
He's been running for 3 days. My man is tired.
That's true.
That's
It's true.
very
You
fair.
have been running for 3 days.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Yeah, you see Marjorie. She's just kind of sitting, probably reading a book. Kind of looks like she's lost in thought when you get into the garden.
I just sort of go over to her and I'd say, "Thanks for removing the stone. It looks good
Oh,
there."
well, it's beautiful. It deserved a place.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Rightfully so. Go ahead.
Are you one of the actual stone seeds?
I am.
The famous carvers?
I
Oh, well, it's a pleasure
I
to
am-
meet you.
am the Edger on the thrones themselves. So when the throne is constructed from the rock or the quarry, when they pull it out, I'm the one that not only picks the stone, but I am the one that carves the intricacies on the throne. So if per se the king wanted a stag, maybe of a killing of a stag in a giant forest, that is my job. We leave the other work, the actual molds, those go to the lower end. But I am the stone seat.
Wow,
I only work for the kings
that's
or the noblemen,
incredible.
or tell you the truth, anybody that can pay a high dollar for a stone seat.
So you probably did Renata's seat then.
Renata, she was a beauty.
I mean,
She was fierce in battle too.
she's still alive.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I haven't seen her in quite some time.
Well, you'll see her
I
tomorrow.
believe she's probably aged, actually. And he sort of looks down at his hands, kind of scared of meeting her.
To be honest,
Not,
she hasn't aged much. You know, magic, being an elf, all that stuff.
I've aged quite a lot since I've seen her. And then he just sort of looks down at his hands and says, maybe they should remember me. I'm an old man now.
I'm sure she will.
She was
is
a
there
good
anything
lady.
I can get you?
He just sort of looks around and says, "No, but if you mind, I'm just gonna slip by the stone tonight."
Be my guest. And she'll like get up and kind of walk out. So is everybody heading down for the night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Very, very cool.
Beautiful. Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
I am gonna ask, Locke, are you sleeping in the library?
No. If there's only children's stories and nothing that I don't already have
You
in
go
my
back
room, I'll
upstairs.
go back to my room and look at my books.
Got it. So
Hopefully all the
everyone.
pillows are there. I'm gonna build a pillow, like a ring of pillows around me, and read my books.
Okay, so everyone is upstairs besides Mathias and Oakie, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. So I'm gonna actually ask Mathias and Oakie to roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, music change.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Oh
I was
dear.
like, oh no. Oh no. That doesn't
Oh,
raise
dear, what's
suspicion at all.
I have a +3 on perception. I rolled a 5.
I would like to use
Ay,
one of
ay,
my
ay, ay,
advantages.
ay.
Yeah,
Crazy.
you do have advantages, Oakie.
I am
If
going
you'd
to
like
use
to-
Oh,
one
I
of
do?
those.
I have advantage? Okay.
Yep, so you can reroll.
I'm gonna do that.
Thank you, Chad.
That's
for
a
those
little better. Thank you so
rerolls.
much
Thank you,
for that.
Chad.
That's gonna
I
be a
got-
14 for me.
14.
Wow.
Oh, you also got 14. Beautiful.
All right, so you guys are pretty deep in sleep. You've had a long journey, but you guys kind of hear commotion coming from the front of the the room downstairs. And you hear kind of just a thud. And like groaning, sort of.
I like kind of shake myself awake and set my book aside, and grab my staff, and I start to walk towards that direction.
Okay.
Kind of stealthily.
Okay. Roll me a stealth if you want to do it stealthily.
Sure.
I'll put everyone in chat is like, commotion.
I know, right? That's gonna be an 8. That's not that. No. Probably nothing.
So you kind of maybe like stub your toe a little bit as you're like kind of half asleep, make a little ruckus, but nothing seems to make any noise. And Oakie, what are you doing?
I'm watching him, so as I see him sort of move, I grab my warhammer. And my warhammer actually has a stone head on it, and it's actually made of 2 smiles, and they're both my face smiling.
That is so
Why do I love that so much?
Wow.
That's body horror.
I love that.
Amazing.
So it's just Oakie's face smiling at either end of it.
Yuck. Wow.
And so I'm gonna grab.
I expect nothing less.
I would.
Nothing
It's
less.
True. It's true.
No.
Absolute mayhem. You are mayhem.
And I love it.
Yes.
So, Oakie, because of where you
I'm a gentle
are,
mayhem.
you immediately see a man just lying on the floor. Looks to be unconscious.
Oh, Oakie's gonna start running over to him.
Okay.
Do I see Oakie running?
Yeah, so you guys both pretty much at the same time kind of converge. And you see this younger half-elf man. Roll me a medicine check, both of you, first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why does the token for this guy fit Mathias's voice?
23.
23. Okay.
Sheesh. 12.
Okay,
No.
so Oakie, you see that there is something definitely wrong with this person. His skin looks to be blistered, all over him. And it almost looks like some of them have burst, and it's like this purple kind of liquid that is coming out, and it's something that none of you have ever seen. It looks to be like he has a fever. His face is all kind of gaunt looking. He definitely looks like something is off.
So I go down to him, and Oakie just sort of gently takes his head. He leans down to see if he's breathing. I'm just. Of course, don't make me take it back.
No, I know you would. I know you would. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gently hearing him breathe. Do I see his chest like rising up?
Very, very labored.
And then I just sort of say, he's got a bit of the boils on him. But I'm not quite sure what this is. And then I say, let me see if I can mend him a bit. And with that, I'm just going to blast him with a cure wounds to see if anything happens to him.
Mm-hmm.
How much healing does that give him?
13.
13?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Damn.
That's pretty good, actually, for
That's
level
really
1.
great.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, level 2.
Oh, 2.
Level 2. Done.
Level 2.
It's
Life
nicely
cleric.
done.
He's a life cleric. It doesn't seem to have done anything.
I turned around and I said, my mending, I asked Ula, and when I mend, you can actually see the glow through my hands come out and sort of hover over his body. And I just said, I asked Ula for a blessing. She did not give this one. Whatever this is, it is beyond my powers at this moment. And he just sort of looks up at him, at Mathias, just like for help. Like, is there anything? Do you have anything else?
I don't. And Mathias starts to look around to see if there's any other employees that are around that might be in the vicinity.
The only thing you see is a light from the kitchen still on.
Maybe we can get help. And he runs to that light source.
Yep, you see Marjorie just drinking a cup of tea kind of in the back of the kitchen.
Hello, Marjorie.
Yes.
Hi, yeah. There seems to be a guy who's collapsed on the floor.
What does he look like?
What does he look like? He seems to have boils on him.
Very handsome half-elf. That probably would sound great with your voice.
Oh no, my. Oh.
Stop flirting with yourself. Stop flirting with
God. Hey, I DM too. I've done it before. I'm not afraid to do it again.
What does he look like?
Very albeit good looking, kind of.
It's a man. You see, she starts getting very, very panicked.
Halfling man, yes.
And you just see her push you aside, like she knows it's someone. And when she sees this man, she collapses to the floor and just tears. She's like over him, just totally inconsolable. And I'm gonna ask everyone else to roll perception now and see if you guys wake up.
Okay.
Why does my music keep stopping? Stop
I
I guess I don't sleep.
That's a dirty
right.
20.
You're an elf. So I'll do it with advantage.
Okay.
I
15 for Cull.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hear the commotion going on downstairs.
10.
You gave me advantage, and I still only rolled an 11.
Oh damn.
I'll say anything above 10. 10 or above. You guys definitely hear some sort of commotion. You hear her wailing, no.
I
What?
go
what?
to touch her shoulder to kind of as a form of comfort and just start trying to massaging her shoulder, just kind of trying to speak some just trying to speak some kind helpful words. Did you know this man?
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Stupid. I told him
What
not
happened?
to go.
Where did he go? Where did he go? What do you mean you told them?
He went to the dead end. This is my fiance.
And you hear it's like you hear this rumbling suddenly, what the hell? And down the stairs, what? Who's in trouble? What's going on?
I immediately try to get eye contact with them, and I give them the it's not good kind of look.
I'm going to wake up in my boiler room.
Yep.
Whatever, and I just see the rope is leading out the door.
Yep. And you also can pull said rope, and there's no Oakie.
Right. And I'm just because I hear the commotion. Right. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay.
And so I hear the commotion.
You think it's
snap
Oakie.
up.
Oakie fell down the stairs.
Oh no.
And I see the rope doesn't have any tension on it, and I'm just gonna fucking oh god no, and going out the door with my little dwarf leg.
Oh god.
Start searching for Oakie.
So all of you guys, when you come down the stairs, you all see this. It's honestly pretty horrific. This looks like someone that has had whatever he has for quite a while, and it is just these horrible blisters that almost look like they're boiling, they're bubbling almost. They're so bad.
And as they gather around, I'm just gonna look up on him and say, this is beyond me. And I'm gonna look at Doki especially. I said, Doki, this is beyond me. And because he knows I have these powers, and then I'm gonna look back down and I say, I'm gonna say, I don't know what this is. I have no idea.
All of you, everyone else that didn't yet, make a medicine check for me.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure all of you
I'm
are
gonna use a
very
separate-
proficient in medicine.
I'm gonna use my
so
mummy
perfect.
dice for that. I've got
And you
I mean,
guys do all
Ten
have
die.
Still advantage.
Advantage.
I mean, I
Do you
hit
want
him
me
on
to
the head.
reroll my check?
That's
Or?
pretty
That's a
good.
3.
You can if you want. Okay, go for it.
That's a 16 for call. I rolled
Okay.
14 on the die, so not bad.
That was a net
And actually, call roll it with advantage for me.
So it's
Wow,
a nat 20
okay.
for 21.
21. Oh, okay.
I rolled a 14 last time. I rolled a 13.
Yep, that's
time,
how it
so
goes.
Still
bad.
stands.
Not bad.
16.
So I got a 15.
Okay. So Ruriki, you're looking at this and something, I don't know, jogs in your memory. Maybe someone you heard or something called mist rot.
I feel like maybe this would be something that, like maybe, like a mining party went out to the north of the town to go see if,
Possibly, yeah.
maybe the dead end might have something better to mine. And, like, maybe some of them came back with it.
Yeah.
So it was called mist rot.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like lean down into Oakie, like hand on shoulder, and be like, okay, I think it's mist rot.
Good eyed, lad. Good eyed.
And
Didn't catch that.
if all of you guys are with them, I will say all of you guys can roll a history to see if you also know anything about it.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was actually gonna try and bargain with you about that. If I could do something.
And I'll say Mathias and Oakie, you guys can do it at advantage, the history.
I rolled a 20.
Beautiful.
Okay.
History.
17.
Okay.
13.
19 for me.
Okay. Anything above a 17, you guys
I
would
rolled a
know...
9.
So Oakie. Okay.
I'm just like,
whoops.
mist rot.
What is that? I can't do your voice. You guys would know there are 4 stages to this sickness. The first one is level 1 exhaustion with some damage. You would know that the second is exhaustion level 3. And it slowly starts to eat you from the inside out.
Oh,
Yuckers.
yo.
Stage 3 is blindness along with everything else. And 4 is death.
When did the
Whoa.
blisters happen?
Level
What did
3.
you get? What did you
Level
get? Oakie?
3.
I rolled a 23.
Oh, then you would immediately know that it happens at 3.
Okay.
Oof.
He's also he's gonna be blind too.
He's probably blind at this point. He's had this probably for about over a week or so.
Oof.
So because I rolled a 21 on the
Yeah.
medicine, do I know if there's a way to cure it?
You don't.
Well, verily,
Damn
that
you.
looks pretty disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Not at all.
I'm gonna look at Marjorie and be like, I'm sorry.
It's his own
I don't
damn
think
fault.
there's anything we can do.
No, there's only been, what, 3 cases of this maybe ever? Nobody knows how to cure this.
I'm sorry. 3 cases?
Well, yeah.
Just
Most
out of
people never
curiosity.
even get out of the dead end if they have it, I'm assuming.
Out of curiosity. What were the other 2 cases?
One long ago was think I really can't remember who they were, but one was a I believe an elven boy.
Oh no, not a child.
And I can't remember the others. I do know that with magic you can kind of paralyze it, I think, if it's early enough.
You start to see that like Mathias starts to really be intrigued by that info, and he goes, "Magic how?"
Just, kind of dark magic. Nothing I know. All I know is a cook.
Dark magic how?
Like the necromantic kind of magic. But
If
I guess
Cole
in this
overhears-
way it's for good, so
If Cole overhears that,
Necromancy
he'll
is never
he'll-
good.
yeah, he'll spit on the ground at the word magic, or necromantic rather, and he'll say
the whole
they'll
team
say-
hates each other.
they'll say, oh, this is why I hate magic. It's nothing but trouble, nothing but trouble. You know what we need to do? We need to find the source of this pestilence and knock it in the face.
Do you know where this mine would be, Lassie? If it was coming from one.
I have no idea. All I know is that it's been reported that in some places in the dead end, I don't know. The from what I remember being told, especially from Renata, since I do care for her as well, she's told me that the magical mist that they put over there, it was kind of there to block off everything, but it's also seeped into things, and I guess they didn't know this would happen. But
Well, can Renata do anything?
I don't know. I'll have to go wake her up. She hates when I wake her up. But
And
I
I
think
will
this
go
is
with you to
important.
wake her up.
I feel like this is important enough to wake her up for.
I agree. I wouldn't touch him or me now. Crap.
I'll stay beside your husband, Marjorie.
Thank you.
Go get help.
And she's gonna run and go get Renata. So what do you guys do while she's gone?
Oh, Cole is definitely like getting more and more agitated. Like, this is exactly why I hate magic. It's infuriating, and you can tell
This
like he's building up
agitation
to a
will
rage.
not help our scenario.
I've actually met quite a few great magic users in my time.
Oh, my ears are burning. Wow.
He turns.
You've heard of me.
Matthias turns. Oh god.
Not you.
Matthias
No.
turns to Cole, and like tries to like stop them in their tracks and takes like their arms and just starts to like lift them up. And he's like, "Follow me. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. And breathe in and breathe out."
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
There! I know we were all thinking it, but shh.
Wow!
Ruriki's gonna look at Sisal
Just
and
wow!
like,
Yeah.
Wow!
take note. Write everything
He
down
continues
about
on and
this.
puts his hand on your shoulder. He goes, "I know you want to help as much as possible, but we have to try and do this with a clear head. And you being the strongest, we need you the clearest of us all.
right. You're right, my friend. You know, I just, you know, a lot of times these young ones, they don't understand how important it is not to mess with things that are so dangerous at times, you know?
And
Just because
kinda
you
laughs
have
at you
power to
saying that.
wield, you know, you don't just willy-nilly, you know, throw it everywhere where it can harm others. It's just so
Trust me,
important.
my friend. I am well aware of little ones. They're wild and in some ways more courageous than us older ones. But that doesn't mean that they're not worthy of our help. Sometimes it does take a little bit of extra effort on our part to just make sure everything is balanced as they should be.
You're right. And Cole definitely he'll visibly calm down. He's still kind of a little bit tense and on the alert, like, you know, because his first reaction to most things is, can I punch it? Great. You know what I mean? But this is way out of his purview, so he's feeling that. He's feeling
Yeah. Yeah, that's and Mathias kind of leaves you alone and goes back to like the husband, not touching him, but actually, is his eyes open? No. Mathias will use Mage Hand.
Okay.
To grab the body and lay it on a table.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you're able to kind of get him on this table very safely.
Awesome.
While Mathias is doing that, Oakie's just gonna sort of start wandering, and what he's doing absentmindedly is trying to retrace whatever steps he could figure out where he came in from and how he got here.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that, I mean, there's a bit of blood,
Yeah.
and it just comes directly from the front doorway, which is literally right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just looking to see if there's like anything that was dropped or anything.
Yeah. Roll me a investigation.
Actually, can I do the same as I lift his body? I kind of
All
want
of you guys actually
inspect it a little bit.
do an investigation if you're there.
Okay.
All
right.
9, 12,
15.
Ooh, net
not
20.
Ooh, nice.
Total of 20.
I got a 10. It's not good.
Okay, so all of you guys are just kind of, as you're waiting for Renata to come, you're all kind of, you know, making your rounds, just kind of looking to see if anything pops out. And Cole, you see this ripped piece of paper that is not necessarily covered in blood or anything, but it looks to be clearly handwritten on, clearly by this person, and clearly looks a little gross.
Oh. And he kind of sniffs at it and it's like, that's a musky one. Yeah. I found something. It looks like it's got writing on it, and the writing on it, is it in common or
You can't
language that
quite tell unless you had it closer.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll go and I'll pick it up. And what do I see on it? What do I read?
You touch it with your hands?
Yes, I touch it with my hands.
Okay. So, you guys see this. And it looks like chaotic writing of someone kind of losing it.
Whoa.
Can I? But that's common.
It is common.
Can I? What's like a what check can I make to try and make it seem like a message that I can read?
Honestly, just do a perception, and I'll see.
Cool.
You know, how many
That
bars you get.
is a 14.
Okay, so you're able to get some of them. You see the word rut on it. You see pine lock. You see bad without her. And then you see back kind of upside down. And others.
Oh, it's a puzzle, gentlemen.
Is it a puzzle?
Oh gosh. Cole hates these. He's like,
oh
"Give me
gosh.
visual details of this." But
I
Cher
will say,
loves
as the
this
DM,
shit.
this is not necessarily a puzzle, but it is.
Okay.
It potentially could be very important information.
Interesting. Okay.
Cher, I'm in the.
And it's very visible that there's blood. It's
Yes.
written in blood, right?
Yes, it is. Very, it is visible. I'll say this. Anyone that's looking at this, you guys can see that he essentially used his blood to quickly do this to document this for whomever found him.
Got you. Okay.
You get the sense that all he wanted to do was get back to Marjorie before he died. Like, that was his goal.
Oof. Okay.
What is pine lock?
Mathias kind of puts two and two together,
Mhm.
like right as he is in vision of the note and notices that it's blood, notices Cole touching it, looks back at the body on the table, looks back at the note and Cole, and says, No, put that on the table.
Oh.
Put it on the table. Now,
Hey,
let go.
all right. And he plops it down on the table.
Okay.
Is there a way that you can wash your hands?
Sure. And Cole is not one that wears
Yeah.
much armor, and anything else he's wearing is like leathers, loose leathers. Think Conan the Barbarian. Really not, nothing really proper. So he'll more than likely just.
Mathias calls out, Marjorie, do you have a cloth?
The kitchen. Renata and I are coming.
Does it have to be
You'll
water?
be fine, friend. You'll be fine, friend. Let's just not touch the body or the blood.
All right.
So at that moment, you guys see Marjorie come back in. With where are you, token? There it is.
Hand washing saves lives, people.
And you guys see this. It does.
It sure does.
Sure does.
You see this beautiful gray-haired elf with a lavender pseudo-dragon on her arm that looks to be very, very important to her, very, very close to her. And this is Renata.
You must be Renata.
I am. I heard there's some commotion.
Renata,
So
good to see you again.
Hello,
I'm glad you. Look at you. You've hardly aged a day.
Oh, the hair.
Remarkable.
The hair could use some colors.
No, there. Go help.
So I heard Michael is back.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh.
And Mathias just kind of gestures to the body.
Oh, go ahead.
No, Mathias just kind of gestures to the body.
Okay.
Over there.
So when you see her move, she glides. She doesn't walk. She just glides. Very, very graceful. Very, very regal. And when she sees Michael, you definitely see her kind of slouch a little bit, get less regal. It's a lot more just like, oh my god. Oh, stupid boy. Did any of you touch him?
Well, not him, but that, and Cole will point out the note that he's plopped on the table next to it.
And
I
you
do
just...
believe that Cole has been exposed. Yes.
Okay. How long ago?
Roughly 5 minutes, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
Yeah, exposed. What am I?
No,
Oh.
no, you'll be all right.
Just
You'll be all
blood. Nothing to
Um,
worry about. You're fine.
And
Oh,
she looks to her little pseudo dragon and gives it a nod, and it flutters over to you, and you see this kind of magical veil kind of wrap around you. It almost, I mean, for metagame's sake, it essentially looks like you just got decontaminated. Like a
Nice.
Magical decontamination.
It's got a shower curtain that comes down.
Yeah, like a little,
Mhm.
just to give you guys kind of an image of what's happening.
Beautiful.
And
he's apprehensive a little bit. He's like,
yeah,
"Oh,
I'm sure.
wait, yes.
You see the little pseudo dragon just kind of give you a little like nod, like a little glitchy nod, and then come back over. To Renata. Are you sure no one else touched anything? This is very, very important.
Oakie sort of like bows his head and he says, I cradled his head when I came over to cast Gral runes on him.
And how long ago was that? Does anybody know?
A little longer.
Maybe
15
minutes.
20.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll try this on you two. And the same thing happens. And I am gonna ask both of you guys to roll a D100 for me.
Percentile dice. Wait.
Who knew?
I'm in danger.
I got an 84.
84? Okay.
I need an adult. Okay.
I need an
When's
adult.
the last time
This
I
isn't Call of
rolled?
Cthulhu.
Oh my God. Okay, so I think I rolled a 27.
Okay. And Oakie, what did you get?
84.
Okay. So,
One of those is gonna be bad. Let's find out.
So, Call, you immediately feel cleaner, and you feel okay. You feel like, okay, I dodged a bullet. Whew. Oakie, you also dodged a bullet.
Okay. Damn it! She did the DM thing.
Nice.
So
We
you
did it, guys.
You just look
Nothing
up
to
and say,
fear in a
"Thank you,
few
Renata."
sessions or anything. Nothing to fear.
But you guys,
Farted
at the
my
moment,
throat.
you both totally feel like whatever the pseudo dragon did made you okay. I'm not gonna kill you the first episode, please. Although I did say in our first meeting, have backup characters.
I'm
I
like,
do.
you see
I
this
do.
face, right? The face of the lady
Oh, yeah.
who had a character in your other campaign, that almost died from a gargoyle first episode.
Also, session 0.
Oof.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that did
also,
happen. I was there.
for my defense, that was my first time ever DMing. So,
Oh, well,
Plus,
hey.
I mean, the dice spoke as well, so
Also
I mean,
true.
it's not
Also
entirely
true.
your
Also
fault,
true.
but mainly your fault.
but mainly my fault.
The dice willed it to be.
So Renata kind of gives her pseudo dragon a little pet, and everyone roll me a little bit of a perception check for me, please.
A percentile?
Right?
Perception.
Perception or-
Perception.
Oh,
I-
perception,
words
not
don't
percentage.
work, no.
You're good.
10.
That's not good.
10?
10.
Okay.
All right. 15.
That's gonna be a 9.
Yeah, that's a whole 10. Mhm.
Wow, 3 10s. Weird.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I almost had a 10.
So-
Nothing.
Oakie, you notice this. The dragon seems not fluid like a normal animal. Seems a little like glitchy. A little
Glitchy?
like, you know.
Like the Matrix glitchy?
No, not
No.
Matrix glitchy, but like
Like a little hard to
robotic
perceive?
glitchy.
Oh.
The Matrix, the glitch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I accept that reference.
And
I sort of give it an odd look, and as I give it an odd look at it, I look over at the Draconics, and I eye each one of them, and then I just sort of turn my eye. So I just sort of turn my eye to the dragon, like there's something wrong with it.
Okay. Yeah,
To
you guys
both of
clocked
us?
it.
Yeah, to both of you guys. Yeah,
Like there's something off.
there's something off with it. I'm trying to do it sneakily too. Do you want me to roll for it?
You don't need to.
Okay.
I feel like there's enough chaos going on that she probably wouldn't have noticed that.
I catch what you're putting down, and I give you a narrow-eyed nod. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I think Cole looks over at the two of them and kind of gives the nod and just waits to see what else happens next.
Okay.
Well, it seems like you know a lot about this sickness.
Unfortunately, yes.
How did one become so knowledgeable about something so dangerous?
It's my fault it exists. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh no!
Dun dun dun!
No way!
So good.
Oh, that
so
was
good.
a textbook cliffhanger.
Good game, guys.
Yeah. That was
Session
fantastic!
one!
Well
Amazing,
played, you
guys.
Well played.
Well played.
This was so much fun. I'm so pumped. But yeah, so we will be back next Tuesday, and then after that it will be every other Tuesday. This is kind of like session 0 to session 1, and then it'll kind of be a normal schedule. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to follow everyone, all the good things. Next week I'll have everyone have their links good to go so that I can plaster everyone's stuff. So I'm gonna go around and just kind of reintroduce yourselves, let people know where they can find you, if you have any events coming up. So Bear, go for it.
Well, you can find me at Bear the Crusader on Twitch, obviously. It's Crusader Bear on Twitter. I do, now I do TTRPG streaming, and then besides that, I do horror games or RPGs. And occasionally you'll see me wearing the helmet behind me, which I'm actually going to LA next weekend, and I get to wear it at a wedding.
Hey!
I'm gonna be super finely dressed like the waiter I am, and
Yes.
put the helmet on during the ceremony.
With a major helmet.
Wow.
And I
That's a
finally
hell of
get
an
to meet a
honor.
lot of the friends that I've been playing games with for the
that's
past
so
year
cool.
and a half.
That's
or
so
Love
cool.
that. Congrats to that happy couple.
Yes,
Man,
seriously.
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I was like, fuck
That's
around, find out.
the
I'll
best.
wear the helmet during the wedding, and they said request approved, and I said, oh no.
Well, now I have to bring it.
Nice.
Well, now I have
Yeah.
to bring it, right?
Well-
Don't worry, there will be pictures.
Yes, please.
Yes,
You must.
please.
Fantastic.
That sounds amazing.
Amazing.
I expect I will also receive the daddy sorry after the pictures are taken. Don't worry.
Yes.
Until then,
Yes.
Mathias holds that title.
Should I make an icon and then every episode I put it on someone else?
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
god.
Something tells
It's
me
just an icon for
do.
Matthias.
Yeah, something tells
but
me
it
they'll
normally
be
just
the
stays up
fucking
there.
MVP of that award.
Yeah.
He
All right.
sounds like Idris Elba and looks like Silk. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Yeah, that's
Yep, I
pretty
mean,
much.
you
You
did
got
it.
it.
I mean, with that, vocal.
Accurate.
Wanna go next?
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, I just find it super cool how I get to play this super old Silver Fox type in this game and a really childish Earth Genasi in the game tomorrow, featuring Kat and GM'd by Saint Stella and play with other amazing cast
And Murphy.
little
You know, Murphy's
gamers.
here.
And Murphy, sorry, I
Wrong
don't know why I
way,
didn't
that
say
way.
Murphy. That way, wherever you are, you're in the space. I am Vocal Outburst on a lot of the things, and I think I can go ahead and start saying this now, because it is basically underway. I will be hosting my own campaign and DMing my own campaign called Contest of Champions, starting November 12th.
Love that for you.
It's a
Love
Friday
it.
night. And yeah, it's gonna be super fun. We've actually my group has already played like around 7 sessions, so we're really familiar with each other. And we're gonna bring you in like kind of how Crit Roll did their
Amazing.
campaign 1. Just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll
Love.
tell you what happened, and we're just gonna keep on moving.
I'm
So
excited
it's gonna
to
be
watch
it's gonna be a
Nice.
fun time. So stick around for that.
Outstanding and congrats. Love that.
Thank you. It's gonna be super fun. First time DM streaming, so it's gonna
You
be
got this.
interesting
So
for
good.
me.
You're
gonna be
So
good.
yeah, thank you. I'm scared and excited.
All right, Noah.
I'm not really on the internet. I'm here. You can find me
He's just
here.
a very considerate player.
Is here.
No, I just exist. I'm here. I'll see you next week. I don't know.
That was
All right.
You
amazing.
exist in
Hello.
my heart, baby.
You know,
doll.
we love you, Noah. Cher,
Dude,
go for
You
it.
really do.
Yes, I am Cher. I am at That Gamer Cher here on Twitch and on Discord. I am a POC content creator. I do variety streams on my own channel. I had put that on pause for a bit, but I think going into the just after the holidays, I would say I'm thinking like, but definitely by the top of the of next year, I should be well in full swing, bringing more content to the channel. I'm a very fledgling DM. I DM'd once, and now I'm bit by the bug. So I am working on
Yeah.
my own.
I was lucky enough to be a
Welcome.
part of that, and it was amazing. I still think about it.
Thank you. And I'm putting together my own homebrew campaign. So stay tuned for that. I am also an actress as well. So got some projects that I can't speak of right now that may be in the works. So I will be coming to you guys with more information on that. Please, by all means, follow my socials for more information. On Twitter, I am at GamerShare because somebody already took that. Can you imagine? So,
Rude.
But
Very
I
rude.
am all over the place and looking forward to connecting with you guys.
Blitz. What's good?
Yeah, I'm here. You can actually get me on Blitz if you ever want to PM me on Roll20. I run a small campaign, but I'm basically here.
And I'm
Nice.
lucky.
We love it.
I love this group
Yes,
so much
group.
because I am usually I am here and no one else.
It's
and
true,
now
you
we
are.
are half the
Yeah.
team.
You-
Speaking
There you
of,
go.
Ruriki,
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
am
who are
here.
you? Where people
So
can
I'm
find
Ruriki
you?
and I'm also
You're just here, and we love
That's
that you're
true.
here.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I'm here, and also on Wednesdays, I'm also here, where Kat and Vocal and I play with Saint Stella, and Vocal and I do a swaparoo, where I become old. And
Yeah, and I'm
tired,
young and annoying.
I love it.
Vocal
That's so good.
is a sweet bean baby.
Hashtag
and-
we are here now trending.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
And that's that. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Oh, and
amazing.
I'm our token Canadian.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. it is.
And I am Kat. So far, your
Woo!
merciful DM.
Yeah. Good show. Jolly good show.
And yeah,
That's
I
Mathias'
am
new voice.
on. What?
That's Mathias' new voice.
Yep.
No.
Sounds like
Good.
Pop
Good.
song.
Hey,
Only,
hey,
only
hey,
when he's
you
drunk.
got it
Only
now.
when
You
he's
can't
drunk.
ruin
Yes,
this
it's
for
gotta
me.
be your drunk voice.
I don't know. That shot
It's like, hey man, there's a demand I gotta keep up with. Okay.
I love it.
Oh,
I
snap.
I love it.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I love it.
There's just so much demand. Holy.
Wow,
Ooh,
talk about an
mama.
overcorrection.
So quick.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I am Kat. This is my channel. I am also in the game with Vocal as well as Murphy on Wednesdays. I am on Sabers on Thursdays on this channel. There's a lot coming up. Hold on. Hold on to your seats. On Sundays, we do Hell's Bells. I think we're off for Halloween, though, and I'm in that with Cher. And shit is hitting the fan, let me tell you. I'm still upset with that, Allie, if you're in here. And Mondays, I am in a campaign every other week called Theraginia. It's, we're fighting a Kraken our next session. So, there's that. And I'm in the water with it, so that should be fun. But besides that, yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you all for being here. This was.
I forgot one more thing, Kat. One more thing.
I'm getting to the ladies.
On Saturdays, I happen to be in on the campaign run by the lovely Jenna over from Ladies of D&D, and I over there I play a semi-reptilian of a different fashion. I play your lovely neighborhood arcane trickster rogue Baka, who is a kobold over on that campaign. Very excited. We had a very great run. We're actually wrapping up with our final episode of this mini campaign, and I hope Baka is still alive.
I guess we'll see.
Kat,
and then,
do you still have the VOD for your birthday?
I probably do. I think I might actually have it on YouTube. I'll have to link that somewhere.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely, you guys have to watch that.
It is.
Happy belated, by the way.
Oh, it was a long time ago. It was
a while ago. I co-DM'd Kat's birthday.
Amazing.
As Oberon, the Fae God, and I used my Patrick Warburton voice, which if you haven't heard it, it goes a little something like this. You know, a little bit of squeaker, squeak, squeak.
Yes. Another voice connoisseur. Yes. I will eat it. We'll eat it up.
And then last but not least, if you guys are interested in supporting a amazing cause, Friday on the Ladies of D&D channel, they are doing a awesome charity stream. I cannot think of the charity at the moment on my head right now, but go follow the social. I, as well as Cher, are 2 of the 6? I think there's 6 of us. 6 founders over on Ladies of D&D, and that should be amazing. They are doing kids on bikes. So please go follow them, all that good stuff. And we will see you in our next session next week. And
Eric also told me that the artwork that Jenna did for Kids on Bikes looks amazing.
It does. It actually looks incredible.
That's awesome.
But yeah. If you want to see more of our crazy faces, I will be on Stella's channel tomorrow. So you should come hang out with us, because I think we're...
Yes.
Aren't we in like a middle of a fight? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's part 2 of a fight.
It's a lot.
We are in a very...
We're in a crypt.
That's right. That's right. It's a crypt. And I play
is 10 like 10 to 12 feet tall. Giant. Still.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm a giant.
I'm
a giant.
Okay, now it's all coming back to me. And I'm a chaotic. I'm not allowed to say stupid. I'm a chaotic, cute, naive halfling named MK Skip Hop, and I adore her.
Yes.
She's like my favorite.
Another
person.
sweet bean.
Everyone adores
MK
her.
Skip Hop.
You can't not adore her.
But let's find someone to raid, because.
Why not Eric? Eric's currently doing his town hall.
Let me see who's on. Let's see. Get out of here, Critical Role. You don't need our views.
What are they screaming?
Get out of here. I'm actually gonna raid Indigo Chameleon, because they are very good friends with mine, and they're wonderful, and you guys should go follow them. Please go follow them. They are absolutely incredible, and they're Floridians. Which I am also now. I'm allowed to say that.
Awesome.
So, everyone have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Have a good Halloween also. And we will see you guys on Tuesday.
Hell yeah, brother.